start. Hey buddies! Are you ready for a continuation of the Coffin of Andy and Leyley? I don't know how long the playthrough will be. It depends on your choices too, and like how quick you solve the puzzles. I've seen some playthroughs where it'll be like maybe 5 hours till they complete the series, and I'm thinking, are they speed running or something? It'll be titled The Full Game Playthrough of the Coffin of Andy and Leyley. And it's like a few hours long, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe we're just kind of taking our time, maybe? I like to embrace the characters and pace the wording. Some people go and then like really fast reading through it. I don't know. I guess because the Coffin of Andy and Leyley explores mature themes, that some people get so uncomfortable when they read the dialogue that they start, you know, spamming through it, maybe? Oh. Let's see. Shout out to my buddies. Garsley, Nature Green, Usa, Nimbly the Deadly Nader, Blood Badger. We got Muertos, Nature Green, Layla the Moon, Meadow. Ernie, Eve, a Petrodor. And then Evie! And Usha! It says... Ernie says, I apologize, Sprinkles, that I changed my name to suit my older name. I'm sorry. That's cool. Ernie the Wormy. Have you guys ever heard of Ernie the Wormy? He's a little caterpillar who becomes a butterfly. I read it back in elementary. Ernie the Wormy. Something like that. Ernie was this long. And as Ernie kept eating his little leaves, he got bigger and bigger. And eventually he cocooned and got sleepy. And as Ernie the Wormy slept, eventually he became a butterfly. I believe he becomes a monarch butterfly. It's an actual children's book. Ernie the Wormy. Then you got Bernie and Ernie from Sesame Street. Now I dig it. Nature Green says, it's horror. I believe disgust was the original intent. Oh, of course. Yeah, not everybody can handle this series. You guys are pretty tough. You're strong. You don't let fictional characters get the best of you. We're exploring about how all the ways I can ruin everything. I'm going for the worst ending possible, where they get a hit of reality of how toxic their relationship is. You know, like a big sniff whiff of how dangerous it can get. But yeah, I love you guys discussing the main themes of their relationship, because that's what the whole story is about. It's about them together. Yeah, I think we missed opportunities, but I did it on purpose, me. I made sure they won't get together. And if they try, I just make it worse. I choose all the wrong options. I'm salivating just thinking about it. It says, oh, I got too big. Oh my. Look at Leyley over there. I want to say the icon for the application has changed as well. Yeah, there was a technical malfunction at the beginning. Nimbly the Deadly Nader. Blood Badger. Hi, Sprinkles. Usa says, Usa. Restream buddy. Love. Muerto says, hey, Sprinkles, how you doing? So far, a little sleepy. I got little bags under my eyes. I'm tempted to start covering the bags under my eyes with makeup. I usually try just balancing out my sleep schedule, but it hasn't been easy. I've been doing live 2D cubism. It's a slow progress of learning how to organize your folders, make sure everything's labeled correctly, and copy and paste over from one side to the other. So that's why I've been extra tired, super lazy. I'm working on that other channel, but it'll still be me, just big boobies. There's very big boobies. And a new story. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing a channel designated for me sharing my experiences. Yes, I've never seen that done before. I'm so tempted. I will have this channel specifically for live streams because it's safe. Get it? Because it's TOS safe. Because I don't got any bulbs. So the Twitch won't get mad at me for streaming. But if I do pre-recorded content where I like... Because I have a swimsuit. I'm a swimsuit girl. Yeah. I want to do all the... I want to do the song, My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard. But a parody with changed lyrics for the new model I have. I'm excited for that. It's going to be a gradual thing. Eee. Then I'll have 2 channels. Me. Nature Green says, hello, hello. Layla says, hello. And oh, yes, my favorite horror game, baby. Oh, is it really? Usa says, yep. Blood Badger says, yes. Ernie says, hello, Sprinkles, Noodles, and Layla. Eva says, hey, Sprinkles. ELC. Usa says, I hope the stream ends at the time I sleep. Oh, yeah, I'll try. I like your little emotes. Like a little bird. What says Gigi is crazy fast at reading. Gigi? I gotta look up Gigi. Iron Mouse 33 says, hello, my favorite carrot buddies. Hello, Iron Mouse 33. Nature Green says, it's horror. Iron Mouse says, I've heard about Ernie the Worm. I only heard Underground Ernie, sadly. Underground Ernie? What? Like a hedgehog named Ernie? Always watching YouTube. Jimmy Glitch says, Sweet Home Alabama game. Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, that's a crazy one. I didn't understand what the song was about growing up. But we listened to it and we just be like, Sweet Home Alabama. Didn't know it was about kissing cousins. Always watching YouTube says, lol. Layla says, she sounds like me though, Layla. Like Leyley, Layla. Eva says, if you're doing the blue Twitch page, I'm gonna be prepared, which I'm nervous for on this. Not on this channel, because this channel specifically, you know, it already has a theme and I am the star. Yeah, it's too complicated if you're switching between 2 different themed models. I know it sounds like outrageous, but it's the new day and age where you should try anything as much as possible when it comes to content. Like, anything can go now. I'm gonna do the impossible. Of course, somebody out there's gonna be like, this voice is recognizable. I've heard you before. It's me. I'm gonna do my deep voice. I'm gonna do my deep mommy voice. Power Captain Fox says, hello. I'm going to touch that beep maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. What's the beep? Evie says, if you're doing the blue Twitch, yeah, I'm not doing Fansly. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna be like, are you new to VTubing? Are you lost? Are you confused? Well, I'll help you. Always watching YouTube says, I'm in. You're so in. Good luck finding me. If you find me, just spam carrots. Someday. Oh, what's going on? There goes the animals. All right, let's jump into game. Without further ado, Andy and Leyley! A round of applause for these 2 mischievous children. I mean, adults. They're adults. Continue. Alright, where were we? On the verge of death, it seems. So, we had the chance to talk to our parents, but I had no idea they are our parents until you guys told me. I had to burp there, gosh. Alright, what am I doing again? Trying not to get our souls stolen. It's not letting you in because we completed the puzzle. I thought we had batteries. I don't want to go back to the bedroom because then they're gonna get all freaky. Please don't get freaky with each other.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pretty please! Not Sprinkles! Thank you for the sub and the follow, buddy! Always watching YouTube! Eva says, you voiced differently before when I remember in your archives. I used to do a deeper voice. I can, if you guys want. But I gotta save that for later. I want to be a voice actress, so I have to lower down my voice a lot more. Some people really like it when my voice is this deep, but I'm like, it kinda hurts my throat. But I'm getting better at it, though. Vampire Alice Obsidia, hello! Usa says, Tama Villager. What does that mean, like Tamagotchi? They do look like little Tamagotchis, though. Vampire Alice says, I have one question. Is it Noodles and sisters outside of your window? No, don't be spooky. Like there's like my family's looking at me through my window. That would be so creepy, like a creepy pasta. It'll be titled, My Family Likes to Stare at Me Through My Window. Like they all obnoxiously will go outside and deliberately watch you through the windows. That is so freaking creepy. Evie says, I see. Oh, yes. How deep do you want my voice to go? Ooh. Yes! I want to voice as many characters as possible. I think this whole new drive I have it feels relieving. Anything is possible, guys. Never give up. One channel can be designated for voice acting or tutorials, and another one could be specifically gaming and streaming. I mean, some people keep their character as one thing for years, but then they change it up eventually. We're done with that room. I don't know. Tell me they're not gonna get freaky. No! I'm not ready. I saw the spoilers online. I was like, oh, I'd have to read that dialogue. Oh. I feel constipated! Constipated! I'm like making that sour, yeah, like I drank sour milk face. Like, oh. I think we're done. There's nothing else. We solved the puzzle. So... Nature Green says, if you want to be a voice artist, you should check out Voice123. That's where I book all my roles. Well, okay. I have to look into it. Some people hire an agent, but I can't afford one. Sometimes they'll have somebody who's actually actively looking. But you gotta build a portfolio. Man, I wanted to audition to voice Paimon, but I think they found somebody already. I want to voice a new Paimon. Please, you can pay me dirt. You can pay me pennies. I'll do it. You want me to voice? You're open to me auditioning for voicing one of your hentai characters? I'll do it for pennies. I'll do it for nickels. Please, I need to start my portfolio. Reach me out at my email. I'll voice in your hentai. I'll show you all the actives I can do. Hey guys, I gotta start somewhere, right? Because I feel like those roles are very popular. But if they're looking to pay someone like dirt cheap, you know, like throw some pennies at my face, I'll be like, okay. How long is the role? Is it 2 seasons, 1 season? Is it 1 episode that I star in? Oh my gosh! Nature Green says, yes, it does cost money. That is the cost of doing business. I do it for pennies. Lucy says, Minecraft Part 2 next stream, maybe. Nature Green says, I've seen ads read pay as much as 200 for radio ads and the like ratio. Who says, pay attention to the game now? Yes, pay attention to the game. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm confused, guys. What do I do? Game time! Game time! What am I supposed to do? We need to have a chatting time scheduled at the beginning of every stream so I can rant madness. I need a hint. Blood Badger says, go to bed! Oh! Okay. I'll do that. Sorry. Sounds super extra shocked. There's a toilet. Oh no, they're gonna get dirty. Stinky. Go to bed. Go to bed, guys. It's time for memes. Go to bed. Please. Please go to bed. No? I swear, I'm gonna tuck you in. I'm gonna tuck you in these covers. I'm gonna roll you up like little raviolis. They won't go to bed. They're like, no. They're like, we don't feel like it. You're going to bed when I tell you to go to bed. I'm Mommy Sprinkles. You listen to me. I'm trying to get them to go to bed. They don't want to. They're not listening to me. Guys, they don't want to listen. Blood Badger says, go to bed, Sprinkles! Evie says they might get freaky. Ah! It's different when they're not related. Ah! I like that there's a gun on the floor. How realistic. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing enter. I'm pressing spacebar. I'm pressing E. I'm pressing everything. What are you guys doing behind there? What are you doing behind there? That's it. I gotta sneeze. Really. They're not listening. 𝑗_Embarrass says, oh, you need to go to the right room. Oh! I tried. It's not letting you in. Why not? Oh! Oh! Puzzle time. What does that do? That's it? Nothing else? Are you serious? They're serious. Are we supposed to sacrifice anybody? So it's another puzzle. That's it. Can I mess with this now? Oh?
Hey, I'm sorry for taking things out on you.
Nah, whatever. I don't think that's correct. Ooh. Ooh. I want these. Give me. Yeah, give me these. So we change all the stars to eyes.
Ashley, can we talk?
Don't you think you've said enough as it is, Andrew?
Even if I expressed it like an ass, my point still stands. We're not safe here. The entity isn't our friend, or not mine anyway. It wants something, Ashley.
And what exactly do you plan to do instead?
Well,
What say thee, O wise, smart, calm, collected, brave Andrew Graves? What's that? You've got no plans? You never do you? Nah. Just pissing and moaning as usual. Nothing but complaints and no solutions.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm beep done. Beep this conversation and beep you. Oh. Oh. Gotta clear my throat. I'm so glad I'm not sick yet. My coworkers are sneezing and coughing like crazy. Guys, I told you, COVID's out again. They're calling it a stronger strain, but I don't want us to go back inside, like stay stuck in our houses anymore. This is too much for me. I don't want to be stuck in my house. We took remote classes. That's how I graduated from college, by the way. When I was finished with my degree, my bachelor's degree, they had a virtual graduation because everybody was scared of getting, like, you know, sick. So nobody got to show up in person. I didn't even get to walk across the stage, but I bought my gown. I bought my gown and my cap and everything. I bought it the semester before because I thought I was thinking ahead. And then COVID hit. And that's when it sat in my closet. I decorated the cap and everything. I decked it out. I bedazzled it. And nothing. I didn't even get to wear it, like walking across the stage, getting my diploma, my bachelor's, nada. I was angry. Like, deep down inside, I thought, oh yeah, it's kind of nice, you know, testing from home and stuff. But not really. It's like you're paying all this money and it's all virtual. It should have been some sort of discount if you're doing virtual.
Ashley!
Fucking stop! How many fucking deals do you think I've already made with the demon? And it's been fucking fine every single fucking time! Fuck!
It didn't used to have to captive... Wait, what? It didn't use it to wait, what? It didn't used to have you captive in its house. Oh, okay. It took me a minute. Alright, I'll read it in his voice. It didn't used to have you captive in its house.
I swear, Andrew, if you cry about the same damn thing one more time...
Gotcha, Leyley. At your 𝑏'est.
What? The fuck? What? The vibes are all off! What do I do with these eyeballs? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right. Andrew loves poetry. If you guys are wondering why she's like, "Art thou Andrew?" It's because he's a poet. He was wanting to pursue his, dream of going to college so he could explore literature. Not so much mathematics, but literature. Oh? Oh, yes.
Leave the brother outside, tar soul.
Fine. He doesn't want to be here anyway.
Ashley, I really would prefer you don't do this without me.
Do what? Talk? Oh no! However will I screw things up all by myself? It's not up to me, just go. Bling, twing, twing.
All right. I'm going to bed. Good night. Don't agree to anything it says. I mean it.
Ooh, puppy! I want to cuddle, puppy. What was it? Was that a kiss? Is this a thing we do now? No, it's just... He's just overcompensating for things being so shitty between us lately. He's in such a big hurry to leave, but I bet he wouldn't be kissing me in the human realm. Ugh! This asshole, what are you playing at? Why wasn't the door thingy open? That was a pain in the ass.
I have concerns.
Ooh, I keep getting nibbled by puppies, stinky breath. I saw you lick the Kamo puppy.
There is a deal I want to propose, but you appear not to be in the expected headspace.
Huh? I'm fine.
Then expect the active summoning circle.
Eh? I'm stuck in the circle. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm free.
We have a unique advantage. Humans cannot enter here unsummoned, just as I cannot enter the human realm. With the two of us, we may transverse both realms at will.
Got it. I summon you and you summon me. That way we get as many souls as we want with zero consequences.
Let us proceed.
Oh, it's gone.
No matter, there are others.
Oh, you mean the little light thing?
What keeps you, tar soul?
How am I supposed to get up there? I can't hover in midair.
There grow red flowers on the playground of the souls.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he's following me now. Who's the servant? It did not I, tar soul. Isn't he a tar soul, or he's just a broken demonic soul? It would be nice if, like, the spirits got scared.
Greedy tar soul, leave this rest. You have enough.
I'm sure I'll need more later anyway.
Their souls need them more than you.
Gosh, that's so raspy. He looks like a little fart cloud. Does anybody remember the show named Chowder? Chowder was about this little kid, cat, raccoon, bear thing. And that's how they called him. His name was Chowder. And his little farting little pet was named Kimchi. You get where I got the name from? Kimchi? Yeah, he's a little gastro cloud that smells like fart gas. His name's Kimchi.
Greedy tar soul.
Uh-oh. Dude, demons, come to me right now. Oy. Wait, hold on. It's a person from the other realm trying to contact the demon master. You can suck my soul out of me. Oh! I was kidding! I didn't think he was being kinky! I was kidding! Through my feet! That is so... Well, are you going to? I won't tell anyone.
Ignore these ones.
Oh my gosh.
I understand not why the frequency of them has gone up.
It's probably because thanks to that demon summoning for dummies book. Well, what? That was interesting. Oh. And 𝑗MBR says, lol. Blood Badger says, you can talk to Andrew, really? Nature Green says, I dislike that show. I dislike the entire genre. Blood Badger says, yes, I love Chowder. Chowder was so cute! He was just a kid, Nature Green. That's why you found him annoying. But, you know, he was just... It was a child show for children. Layla says, it's okay, he's psycho, guys. Let's head pat for him. Nature Green says, computer crashed. Cycle! James Golden Fox. Hi, Cycle. You're half late. The dogs are stealing my shoes. They're stealing my shoes like little gremlins. Little stinky purple babies. Aww. Blood Badger says, talk to the Grime Soul when you're alone as Andrew. What? James Golden Fox says, I think Spriggle's going to be the next narrator for Thomas and Friends, maybe? I mean, I could audition where? Oh, I could do weird voices if you want. I could do some cringy voices if you like. I could be the next door neighbor who smokes a lot. And who's always asking you to come over. Oh gosh, that's so scary. That's terrifying. That's a horrible voice to wake up to. Good morning, neighbor. James Golden Fox says, hello, everyone. Blood Badger says he's an English major. I bet he would have gotten all the girls if he just went to college. Nature Green says we graduated at the same time, at least high school for me. It's
hell yeah.
Strange Mita has been summoned. Welcome. And we're in the demon realm. How perfect. Usa says oil again. No! 𝑗MBR says puzzles. Leyley says, Spriggles, I will be right back because I needed my breakfast. Go eat breakfast. Dude 2021 says, I'm not gay, but my soul is a soul. The guy, he's like, take my soul from my penis. It's horrible. He must have been lonely. He probably thought he was summoning a demon girl. He should have been like, I'm looking for a succubus demon. Take my soul. Have you seen Smiling Friends? Season 3? I watched snippets of the episode because I couldn't afford the subscription on Hulu, so I watched snippets on YouTube. Where the manager, he falls in love with a succubus, the daughter of Satan. So they get married, and later on he says a line that she was sucking his soul from his a-hole. He's like, from my butthole. So basically she was sucking the life out of him and controlling him like a puppet. And her name was Brittany. I liked Brittany. Yeah, Brittany dies because she's a demon. She gets murdered. Blood Badger says, Mung said one time on the show that Chowder's a robot. I don't know if that was just a joke or not. You know, he says a lot of things. You know what? Who knows? Blood Badger says, try talking to Andrew for extra dialogue. Okay. Gazing into the eye, you can see a man. Demons from the underworld, can you hear me? It seems the man hasn't the faintest clue that you can see him.
I dislike when they state not what they seek from me.
Person who... Again, it vanished.
He stopped summoning.
Then we missed our chance.
Few summons are worth the expense.
Oh?
Choose your
Well?
Choose your engagements carefully, Tar Soul.
If not, you'll have to do some things. Some terrible things. Yeah, you don't want to have to... Yeah, now. Oh, I get it now. Hold on. It would take more flowers if I went the other way. Oh, no. Oh, no. I ran out of flowers. Oh. Wait, let me go talk to Andrew. Oh my gosh, I could hear you chatting. Back to Andrew for my dialogue. Andrew!
Having fun?
Yep, you should join us.
You mustn't.
Well, there you go.
Mickey's torso.
You leave Andrew to his writings, cause he's a writer. Eh? No, there's no more dialogue. It's lies. Ah! Okay, that was my dog. She's biting her butt, so she's like throwing herself against the wall and making weird noises. She's fine. I'm looking at her. I just got scared because she's right next to my computer. I don't want her like bouncing off my computer. Blood Badger says the Smiling Friends episode scared me with all the jump scares. Yeah, the one with the mannequin girl. It was actually a throwback to a video that went viral for being creepy, where a woman was like, I love you, and she goes, ah! It's one of those viral videos. We gotta look it up. Yeah, it's a mannequin girl where she's like, do you believe in love?
Oh, hell yeah.
Think about the stuff you follow. Still Legionnaire. Sounds like a superhero. Girl A. I'm so scared, you guys. Girl B. D. Girl C. Oh. Ah! It's moving! Girl B says I. Girl A says, oh my god, it's gonna spell die. Oh no. Girl B says C. Girl A, huh? Girl B, K. Girl C. I'm giving them like a different voice. One of them's gotta sound super girly, one of them's gotta be masculine.
Like, hey guys, I hit puberty. Do you like my sexy voice?
But it's like, you know, 100% woman. Kind of like the, kind of like the girl from Gravity Falls, Mabel. Mabel, one of Mabel's friends, the one with the deep voice. There's Candy, and then there's Teresa. No, I forgot. No, I forgot her name. Candy's one of the friends of Mabel. Gravity Falls. I can't remember her friend's name. She's deep voice. Girl A. Okay, which one of you is it? Be serious. Must be nice having friends. Not that I'd want any. I've got Andrew. Stop suckling his teat, my lady. You sucked him dry. Now he has no life left. A Blood Badger says, you can read what Andrew writes later on, either as Ashley or Andrew, for like a different extra dialogue stuff. I'll do it.
Andrew is a brother.
Huh? Yep, he is.
I understand not why you are so attached to it. Grime souls have no value as a source of power, nor are they strong enough to hatch into tall souls. Why do you insist on keeping it near?
That's between me and him. Mind your own business.
Then let us carry on with said business.
Any demons? Hey, any demons? Make me the most popular girl in school. At the cost of like your friend's life, maybe. Probably. It's just like one of those horror movies. It's like peak of the movie where they're working their way onto getting like access to the demonic realm. They're all prepping for it and it goes terribly wrong at the climax of the movie. And then the rest of the following action of the movie is them scattering to try to figure out how to, you know, save themselves from the curse. So typical. Girl A. Oh, and then I want Jake to be like my boyfriend. Girl C. No, ignore all that. I want my money. Oh! Crap. We were too late to respond.
I close this one.
Huh? Why?
Fulfilling these requests is too difficult.
Guess seeing the future only takes you so far, doesn't it?
It can be done, however, it would not be worth the effort.
I like making you sound like an old man. Ooh, there's another one. Some guy.
If any demons can, like, hear me, tell me the winning lottery numbers.
Oh, one is doable, right? Let's go. Reappeared in his room. The entity has gone over without you. Ah! How dare you?
Whoa, no way, man! What do you offer, human?
Holy frickin' doodle poodle roodle coo. It's a demon, like a real one. I thought you'd look cooler somehow, like me.
If you call wearing a robe in the dark, you know, probably without pants cool, sure? We all know he's not wearing pants, guys. He's wearing just a robe!
What do you offer for the numbers you seek?
Well, I got this, like, sweet signed t-shirt from my favorite band.
Why would you think a demon would want that? They like blood sacrifices.
I signed it myself.
Oh, even worse. No, guy. Oh my gosh. No! You die. The entity is back. What was that? Why didn't you open me a portal?
Unfruitful visit.
Could have still stolen his soul.
One can only interact through deals. He did not offer his soul, nor were his conditions vague enough to interpret it so.
What a pain. Oh, but if I came over and offered him just then.
You were not the one to summon me. You offer matters not.
Wait, now I have his dialogue! I missed dialogue! What do I do? How do I go back? I got distracted by Puppy and I spammed. Controls, options. Can I look at my past dialogue, please? Hello? What did it say, guys? Okay, I can go back on stream. Hold on, I can go back on stream. And I can look real quick. What did it say? Oh, there it is. Hold on. After what a pain. It matters not if you summoned me. This is quickly turning out way less exciting than I expected. Okay, that's what she said. Got it. Got it! Puppies are so distracting. You know, it kind of got into my sleeping patterns. It's affected me because she cries a lot. She's like, because she's being potty trained right now, so we have to make sure that she's not running everywhere, you know, during the night. So we have her in her little kennel, and she goes, I wake up to that like at 5 a.m. She's like a golden retriever, so she talks a lot, which is fine, but I'm used to having older dogs, so it's been forever since we had like a puppy. Blood Badger says, reload! Nature Green says, if it is his band. Blood Badger says, her name was Grenda, I think. Grenda? Oh, you're right, Grenda!
Grenda likes!
Oh, that sounds like a guy. That sounds like a male character. Hers was so much deeper. Oh, I don't think I could do an interpret, I don't think I could, replicate her voice. Wait, we should go see Andrew real quick. I'm gonna steal his diary. I'm gonna steal your diary. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Talk to me, Andrew. He's so lifeless. They look so crusty, guys. Why do the characters look crusty like an old raisin? Don't they? They're grayed out. I've got a good feeling about this one. Check the summoning? Sure. Nature Green says, potty trained how? They need to go outside. Potty trained as in... You've never had a dog before? So you don't have your dogs running out during the nighttime. They'll pee anywhere. They'll bite your furniture, because you're not watching, right? So when you're sleeping at night, you can either put them in a fenced-in baby gate with puppy pads everywhere, or you could put them in their kennel where you kennel train them. See, when you go out to go to work, you can't let your dog roam around the house unless you know they're trained not to attack furniture, not to, like, attack your cat. She's been attacking Kimchi, so we're teaching her not to. She just wants to attack everything because of her teething. So at night, you can kennel train them. It's where you take away access to water so that way they're not drinking all night, because then you'd be waking up every hour taking them out. So kennel training is a natural process of getting your doggos just to, you know, go to sleep at night and then play during the day. And if you go to work, you don't want them peeing on the furniture. You don't want to come home to outlets peed on. And that happens too. Or you don't want your dog chewing on wires either. See, without your supervision, you have to put them somewhere safe. So you can have a kennel for them. People do that. Same goes for, well, cats are different. You don't have to potty train a cat by putting them in a kennel, because the cat litter box is access all day. Some people have potty training mats, throwaways, and they have rewashable ones. Now, the rewashable mats, they're okay, but you have to wash the cycle after you wash that. So you have to bleach the washing machine and have it do a clean before you start washing your own laundry. Some people forget that. They're like, ooh, why does my clothes smell like dog? And it's like, well, you have to wash the washing machine out. They call it like a deep clean setting. You do the deep clean setting after you wash your pupper laundry. Let's say you have dog towels designated for your dogs. You don't want to have dog towels you're sharing with your doggos. So let's say you bathe them, right? You don't want to share the same towels because you can get an infection in your hoo-ha or your, like, you know, your ding-a-ling. So you want to make sure that your towels are sanitary specifically for you and not sharing with your animals, because they're not exactly bacteria-free either. Of course, they get vaccinations, but you don't get the same vaccinations that they do. And you don't want to end up getting some sort of rash or warts from your dog by sharing the same towels. So just sharing a little bit of what I've learned growing up. So yeah, we never shared the same towels. It sounds obvious, but it's not. Some people don't know that they could avoid getting like skin rash and infections if they have dog towels specifically for dogs, and then human towels for humans. Some families, like my family, we all each had 4 to 3 towels. So let's say you have like 3 sisters. Each of your sisters has their own like towels. It's just for cleanliness. I mean, there was a time where we had family towels where there were like maybe 12 towels we shared together. But as you get older and people start dating, you know, your kids start dating, you're gonna want them to have their own towels because they have their own relationships. And what comes from relationships is intimacy. So when your kids are of age and they're out there, you know, dating and having relations, you're gonna want them to have their own designated towels. 3 to 4 towels to last them throughout the week. And then they get in the habit of washing their own laundry. Because you wash their laundry up until middle school, then you want them to start washing after themselves. Teach them to separate the dark clothes from the lighter clothes. So that way, let's say they have like a white undershirt. If they wash the white undershirt with colors, they might get stained pink or red or so on. Yeah, like these are just simple conversations you have with your parents over the years that I can recall. So that's what we do. But yeah, it all stemmed from potty training. Yeah, you just want to make sure you keep track of them. Because sometimes I found poop and diarrhea near the electrical cords, because it'll be like electrical cords in the corner of a room. And I found poop yesterday. I found diarrhea, so I had to go clean it up. So that's why you potty train them. If not, they start pooping everywhere. And then let's say you have carpet. So you have carpet and they poo and pee without you, you know, supervising them. That's why you put them up at night in a kennel. Of course you don't like them crying, but they learn eventually to hold their pee long enough for them to do so during the day when you're at work. If not, they'll explode in their kennel and you can clean it up better. But that's just having a doggo if you haven't had one. I know, not everybody's like accustomed to that. They want to sleep with their dog at night. You can. Just know that my dogs have peed on the bed. You know, when I fall asleep, I'm like, oh, I trust you. You're not going to do anything. You're doing great. You're not pottying anywhere. I wake up to like pee right next to me. So you have to give and take on how comfortable you are with waking up in the morning. Let's say you're running an hour late and now you have to clean up the pee stain on your bed because you slept with your dog. Yeah, that's why you kennel train them. So they don't pee next to your face. So you don't find diarrhea next to your feet in the bed covers. Because that happens. You gotta laugh about it. But we are gonna say yes. We're gonna check the summoning circle. Wow, that was a good little snippet. Like a little conversation combo there. I'm glad you asked. It says, Mortal says, also, young dogs have separation anxiety, and you need to get them used to being alone for periods of time. Yes. If not, some dogs, by the way, they will tear through your back door. Our back door has a bunch of claw marks because when we were kids, and I was like 10 years old, maybe, we had these Great Danes. Of course, they're deceased because of age. They don't live forever. Especially big dogs. Very big dogs have short lifespans because their heart, their body weight, it's a lot on their organs. Specifically, their little heart ticker. Eventually, they passed away. I think at the age of like 9 or 10. They don't live that long because they're so big. But they tore through the back door. That's separation anxiety. That is peak anxiety your dog can have if they're not used to having time by themselves. It's a really hard process because you want to spoil them. But if you spoil them, they're gonna tear through your back door. Yes, and then you're gonna have to replace it. Oh my gosh, I can show you pictures of our back door. Our back door is super thick. It's not one of those flimsy, cheap, particle boarded doors that people have in their new condos. They're overpriced condos. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, if you like it, and you're not worried if someone, like, barging through your back door or front door, even though it's, like, super flimsy. I mean, if you can manage and you can, you know, safeguard yourself, then kudos to you. I would be like, get this door replaced, please. It's too thin. Someone could just lean against it a bit too hard and, like, break in my house. No thanks. I want a house built out of good material, please and thank you. Especially if it's priced at, like, you know, 500,000, 700,000 condo apartment. I want a good, decent door, thank you. Yeah, be sure to choose wisely. You gotta think about those things. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta show you guys a picture. An Angel Green says, I have had an outside dog and an older stairwell dog. Stairwell? They would sleep on the stairwell? Or what? Well, I guess if you lived in an apartment, that makes sense. Some people have their dogs out in an open, breathable area. Nature Green says, houses are overrated. I prefer to live in a cave like the Lord in you cave dweller. I guess. Lizard man. Yeah, summoning circle. Cultist. I gotta either burp or vomit. Hold on. Okay, it's gone. I hate when that happens. Why acid reflux? Why? I'm drinking mint tea. I try staying away from very acidic foods because if not, I have heartburn. Cultist. Demons? Like demons? Can you hear me? Help me pass my sociology test. I'll pay any price. This one. Oh no! Gasp! What price will you pay? What price? Duh. If you want to get if you want to get a gander at the test questions, pay up. It's a woman. A soul or two should do. Seeing a specific vision is more costly. Okay, that'll be 7 souls then. It would have by a lot. How bad you want to succeed at your test, bub? It's not that hard to gather souls. Can't you just invite some friends over? The test is tomorrow. Everyone is studying. Let's see what else we can work with. Oh gosh, Ashley, you're starting to sound like your mom. Oh no, Tarsal. I can sense another souls nearby. It better not be his dog. No! Or his mom. You be messed up, Ashley. Just because you had a very toxic relationship with your mom doesn't mean you have to kill his mother, you sicko. On the table said Steven's Summoning for Dummies, volume 666. Isn't he part of that cultist group? That's one huge hamster. It's a guinea pig. Her name is Guinea. Oh, he's so cute! I'm gonna bite your face! Will you take her soul? I decline.
But I thought sacrificing animals was common. Animal souls fade faster than human ones. Their maintenance is more trouble than it's worth.
That again? I'm sensing a running theme here. Oh. Ew! Oh, here. There's some souls right outside. Well, come on. Hurry up before they leave.
Tar soul, come speak to me.
What is it? What is it, Master?
Offering souls, like, yikes, this is getting heavy, man. I wasn't really expecting anything to show up.
Oh, really? Then you should be studying instead of, like, wasting your time a few hours. I'm summoning us! What is it, Master?
Tar soul.
The entity speaks quietly so that no one can hear it.
I cannot leave the summoning circle.
Oh, come on!
I do not belong to this realm anymore.
You were a person once? Don't tell me you're the cultist, Master. So, you're stuck where you're summoned, huh? Well, good job, you idiots! You couldn't have drawn the circle at a worse spot!
What's wrong with it?
Never mind that now. I'll do it myself. Well, shoo, I'll summon you by the window. You can find me, right? Because I have your gift.
Make it haste, Tar soul.
She could backstab him right here and now if she wanted. Me! What's this? Cute photo. Is this you and your brother?
That's my, boyfriend.
Oh, is it because you don't have a brother, or is he a whore like mine? Ding, ding, ding! Wow, sheesh, Ashley! Jealous much? Honestly, I have no idea what he's thinking lately. Anyway, this isn't any of your business, so piss off. Ding, 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 ding! You're making me uncomfortable, Ashley. Jesus! You start vomiting your feelings, and then you diss him?
Is it safe to summon the demon by the window? I mean, it's a demon. Maybe the sunlight could hurt it?
Oh, right. Wait, no, if that were the case, it would have said something just now. Now, where'd you get the blood?
My arm, but I already patched it up.
Then hurry up and cut yourself again. Oh my gosh! This is so much. Got blood. Oh, he did it. Oh, wow. You must really want to pass this test. Ooh, book! 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 Oh, sorry. Doing, 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 doing. There! All set. Come on back, Mr. Demon Sir. Welcome back!
What do you offer?
I offer those two souls outside in exchange for free housing at your realm. Ashley! You're so bad! Oh, and this cultist bitch too. What? What? You're separating him from the love of his life, Ashley. He has love, you dingoes. He's got a boyfriend. What's the matter with you? How are we supposed to do long-distance relationship? You know, his bed is kind of sweaty looking. Ugh. You stinky boy.
What? Dude.
Oh, she offered his soul. Wow, that backfired, didn't it, buddy? How's that? 3 in 1 go.
I'm home.
His lover!
Hello?
Let's get out of here.
Are you not offering his soul?
No, he needs to look after this guinea pig.
Well, damn.
Will do! Oh, she kind of fell for the guinea pig. That's nice.
I better you kill this boyfriend!
Blood Badger says that Nate to agree, laughing. Blood Badger says, check the picture on the table. I did! Oy. Check the window again after this. Yeah, I messed up! No! I just lived. Blood Badger says, you can to the cultist girl. What? Blood Badger says, cultist was a girl? Oh, I thought it was a guy. Dang it, how was I supposed to know?
We may stop here. You now understand how summoning works.
Yep, a bit tedious, but a piece of cake. A tedious piece of cake.
Let us work together. Do you accept our soul?
Sounds good to me.
Then we must dispose of the brother.
Say what? I mean, Ashley, you did say you were scared of him killing, you being murdered by him, right? So you were afraid of being murdered by Andrew. You might as well take his deal if you're that concerned. Remember, guys, I'm trying to make it really hard for them to have a happy ending.
Tarsoul, I shall share with you one last vision.
Alright, you peeked on my future already.
Once you take the human realm with the brother, he betrays you.
Huh? Oh yeah.
He lulls you with embraces and words of forgiveness. Then he pulvers the talisman.
Oh! She can! Like he'd ever. No, wait. Didn't that snake already do something like that in the car? I'll really fall for the same trick twice? Man. Well, whatever. I'll just take the trinket back. It's not like he'll run off with it.
He destroys it.
Ding, ding, ding!
Without it, you and I might never connect again. It is pure chance which voices reach my chamber. Without the talisman, you may summon me for years, yet never be heard.
Yeah, but why would he destroy it? The trinket is the only reason he's with me, because I can see the future and keep us safe.
Perhaps he disposes of you too.
He won't.
Have you forgotten the previous vision, Tarsoul?
He already talked it out. He promised he wouldn't do it. And I know he meant it because he really, really promised it. I'm sure he'd avoid the future, so it's fine already. He wouldn't hurt me. Honest, he's my big brother. He only exists to keep me safe and happy. That's a little selfish of you, Ashley. His very existence isn't to you know, be at your very whim, my girl. My gosh, my girl. Though, I mean, he did smack me in the car. But then again, I kinda asked for it. Oh, and I guess he did kinda choke me, but that was after I assaulted him. Oh! What a confession there. Kinda because he held me by the neck, but he wasn't actually choking me, so I don't know. Moreover, he raises his voice a lot lately. Like, a lot. He's probably gonna kill you, Ashley. He's got plenty of experience by, you know, participating in your parents' murder. And then those goons at the... when you guys were both captive at the apartment. Shit. Shit, I did avoid the vision, right?
You cannot be trusted, Tarsoul.
No, it's fine. No, it's not that bad. We're in a rough patch here, but it'll be fine. We're always fine because we're Andy and... Yeah, okay, no, we're friends, right? Yeah, friends. Wait, maybe we're lovers now? Anyway, he won't kill me. I swear he won't. And since your vision showed him being sneaky about the trinket, it'll be fine as long as I out-sneak him. And when we're in the human realm, I just won't go to sleep or hug him or let him see the trinket at all. It's not like we'll even be here for that long. It'll be fine. It will. Doing, doing, doing. But please believe me.
Do what you will, Tarsoul.
Uh-oh.
Rest, Tarsoul.
I think he's gonna kill Leyley. Anybody raise of hands, anyone? That Andy's gonna kill Leyley? Nature Green says, sprinkles the judge! Nature says the dread. Blood Badger says, you can talk to the cultist. Oh, that's what you meant. Really? I could have talked to her? Dang it. Andrew is now dead. Oh. My goodness. What's going on? No puppy. No puppy. My pants! These are my pants! Stop it! No! I only have a few pairs of pants that are good. No, puppy! No, puppy. It's like having a child. Ooh, she's biting my clothes. I don't need her ripping my clothes because I don't have money clothes for work. Holiday? Not yet. What else can I do? You're so cute. You're so cute but mischievous. You're ripping through my heart, puppy. Okay, we seem alright. It says read the notes. The notes are on the floor. Okay, I'll try. Alright, Andy betrays me. Andrew's compiled notes. Take a peek. Entities. Entities are not demons, despite Ashley and the cultists calling them that. My hypothesis is that they're souls who cannibalized other souls, though I have no solid proof of this. Oh, that's a good one. I look at Ashley and think, ah, you're on your way to becoming just like this. She once mentioned eating others makes her stronger, though that was regarding flesh, not souls. But I wouldn't put it past her to be confused which part of you're supposed to eat. God, I hope I'm wrong, though. If my Ashley, the rest has been snatched out and can't be read. He'll have to end her to stop her from becoming a monster. I see that coming out into play. Andrew's compiled notes. Take a peek. Souls. Apparently humans have souls that can be removed from the body. Souls on their own don't seem to remember who they are. Just fragments, instincts. Souls can also be bottled up, yet the entity lets them roam around, and even provides them with activities. I'm guessing this means souls fade away if they're not kept engaged? The entity said souls darken according to their own morals. It is previously referred to me as a grime soul, which makes sense. I'm a piece of beep, but it could certainly be worse. Excuse me, I burped. But what would this mean for Ashley, who was a tar soul? Which raises the question, can a soul ever be clean again? Is there a cutoff point when you've gone too far off the deep end, you stay an entity? Maybe. We're gonna read Talisman. These are good theories, Andrew. It says, or trinkets, Ashley calls them. They likely serve multiple purposes, but Ashley's lets her see the future. I'm speculating, but I'm pretty sure it's a lesser version of the entity's power. Notably, the entity can track the talisman's location even across realms. That is how it keeps track of Ashley, how it invades her dreams and her mind. It fucking turns my stomach. What else does it want with her? To marry her, maybe? Nah, it's too far-fetched. That's weird. That's something you'd find in one of the shows like, what is it? The terrible events, something. It's where the three kids, their parents were murdered. And Jim Carrey stars in it where he pretends to be their uncle and he tries to marry off his daughter for the land. So him and his friends and his goons can take her property because he's broke and has no money. What is it called? The misfortunate events of something. I never should have suggested summoning that damn thing. God, if anything happened to her because of me, we have got to get the hell away from here. Stop fighting me on this, Ashley, please. More complicated notes. Realms. There is the human realm, the realm between, and then, from what I understand, a home realm for each entity. Not that I have any proof of this, it's just a thought for now. And I assume that the Lord Unknown or whatever the cultists were summoning is an entity anyway. Either way, you can't enter a realm that you don't belong in unsummoned. The only exception being the realm between, which seems like a free-for-all wasteland. I think the realm between is something akin to a limbo or a dream. Both Ashley and I have been there in a dream as well as in person. I could not tell the difference between the two visits. This suggests souls can enter the realm between when the body sleeps. I'm curious about this because the souls don't seem to remember anything on their own. Yet during the vision dream visit, I remember everything fine. Was it because I was asleep? Oh, I gotta get the dog away from my shoes. No! Gosh, she's like ruining my shoes. Oh no, she's ripped through it. This is bad. No, puppy. And this is why you gotta keep track of your doggos. If not, they'll eat your shoes. They'll grab your purse. They could eat your keys. And then you have to go to the vet. Some people's pets eat Orbeez. Because you got kids, right? Sometimes you got kids. And you have the kids leave the Legos out and the dog starts eating Legos. No, it's not for you. Yeah, she was eating my shoe. I have to throw this shoe away because she destroyed it. I was just like not looking for 10 minutes and she's already destroyed my shoe. It was an old sandal, but still. She's eating everything. Alright. Was it because I was asleep and not actually removed from my body? It should be noted that both Ashley and I struggled to wake up from those dreams. Something fell off on the notes. Nothing. Despite everything and after it all said and done, at the end of the day, at the end of all my wits, there is the you. Always you, endlessly you. Sad, miserable, pitiful, tiresome, worthless center of my world, you. You with your teeth on my heart. You out of touch and out of reach. Boing, boing, boing. You don't much care for poetry. Aww. Call it a day? Not yet, or yes. Blood Magic says a series of unfortunate events. Yes! And that is exactly what I was trying to say. Are you asleep? He pretends to be. I bet their bodies are collapsed at the park. Blink. Blink. Oh, she drew a frowny face?
Frowny face?
Frowny because I have a lot of stuff to think about. Plus, you're mad at me.
I'm not mad, I just wish you'd listen.
Yeah, well... I found out the demon lets us stay here because getting souls will be easier like this. I summon it to the human realm, and it summons me back here. It gets souls, we get a place to live. Everybody wins.
You said something, didn't you?
Only to what I just told you.
For fuck's sake.
Andrew, there is nothing to be afraid of. But I bet you'll go... But,
Ashley...
Why didn't you even summon us here from the start then? Wah, wah, wah.
Why didn't it?
Because it didn't know we needed a place.
I've made my thoughts on this clear. I won't repeat them again.
That's okay. Be mad. I love you anyway. This is hard, guys. It's different because the tone is different. They're like exhausted. You don't want to argue anymore. Did you hear me? Answer me, goddammit!
Say what exactly do you mean when you say that?
I thought you were an English major. Isn't language supposed to be your forte? Well, she said 40. But I read it correctly like she intended.
Forte, Ashley. 40's a number.
And I love you was a full sentence. What the fuck more do you want?
Explain how you love me, because I just don't see it.
The sun shines out of your ass, and you're the best thing ever.
Yeah? You think I'm all that?
I do.
And yet I talk and I talk and I talk and I scream and I yell and I beg and I plead. But I'm just not enough. I'm just not going through to you. Not a single thing I say seems to reach you.
Okay. What is your problem?
Ashley, I'm fine being your self-regulation by proxy.
My fucking what?
I'm fine being the stand-in mother for like today. But don't try to sell it to me as something that isn't.
Wait, what happened? I froze! That was terrifying. Let's see, is there something running in the background? Oh, there is. Okay, let me make sure everything's okay. Uh-oh, it froze, guys. That was bad. Oh, that was scary. Blood Badger says, Andrew is a hopeless romantic. j&br says, what a confession. Yeah! It's like, you can tell they're both tired. Like, they're losing energy. At the start of the story, it's like they had a lot of anger and aggression and comebacks. And wit and all that. And then now... I just hope making sure puppy's okay. Holy shit, I have zero idea what you're going on about. Oh dear. I gotta save it, guys.
Don't you love me? Not one bit?
I can't save!
If you did, you wouldn't make it these literal decisions directly against my wishes.
This deal is for your sake. Same with offering the police.
No, it isn't. This is what you want to do and nothing else. Fuck, it always is. It's always you. Give me one fucking example where you've done things my way. No, give me an example of you compromising even a tiny bit for anything at all.
I stopped calling you Andy.
Ooh, hallelujah! She hasn't called me by the wrong name for a few days. Mercy me, do I stand corrected? This must be love, and not just any love.
I found my other shoe now! She destroyed my shoe. Alright. You guys, intermission, I'm putting puppy away for a bit. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Rest assured, go drink some water, get the snack. I'll be right back. Yeah, I gotta put puppy away. If not, she's gonna go through all my shoes. Puppy is good, but my goodness, my sandals, they were like maybe 4 years old. They're like sandals you can buy. They're like the cheapy sandals, but still. Sandals are expensive. Ah! I'm so exhausted. I'm literally exhausted. I had a long day. I don't know, my body. I've been so sleepy lately. I'm tempted to take a week off. Yeah, puppy's in timeout now for chewing up my sandals. Man, she can chew. It's just that her teeth are growing, so her gums hurt. So she's gnawing on stuff to numb the pain. If you get a puppy, just know they're gonna do the same thing. It doesn't matter what breed they are. They tend to chew on everything, even furniture. She's been chewing on Kimchi's cat tower. It's like, uh-oh. She's been trying to tear off all the fabric. Golden retrievers have a lot of high energy, but eventually they mellow out when they get older. 𝑗_BR says, getting some hitches. But it also says, such a furious flurry of foul language. Blood Badger says, go and check out puppy. Yeah, this is like... There's so much going on in the dialogue. It's hard to read it very smoothly because they're just kind of shouting out their feelings. Like when people are hurt, they say hurtful things, but in a blunder. That's what this foul language is right now. It's like a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense, but it's intended to be like hurt the other person's feelings. That's why it's hard to read. It's like them spewing out nonsense.
Mercy me, do I stand corrected? This must be love. And not just any love, but true love on the highest caliber.
What? Excuse me.
Caliber.
So many blueberries! Ah! I let you date your shitty ex for years on end.
By God, a permission to date bestowed upon me by my own little sister. I'm so glad my sex life lies in your whim, despite it not involving you in any capacity.
Enough! Get out of my bed! And don't come back crawling, pretending you can't sleep and sick and fuck. Oh my gosh, what?
Oh, you wanna play that game?
Does it involve me and my ass? You must think my brain is made out of shit, huh?
Who was the shit for brain sick fuck that asked me to inbreed with her the other day?
I didn't ask that. And anyway, it was a joke. Get over it.
And who was all over me grabbing my junk? That was a joke too, wasn't it?
Get the fuck out.
Thy will be done, beloved. Tonight is the starting role playing the part of your ex-lover is Andrew Graves.
Out! My gosh, what a cat fight. Isaac23 says ironic or sarcastic. Oh no! What happened? Who laughed a laugh? Blood Mattress says she knows. She knows what? You are a fucking idiot. What?
Paradoxically, aren't we closer than ever?
Just ditch her, Andrew. Go pursue college. Let her body lay lifeless as a vegetable as she services the demon. Just do it, Andrew. I'd be the demon on Andrew's shoulder. Just ditch her, Andrew. She's a grown adult. Remember, she said she'd offer herself up for $50 and a bag of chips? Yeah, she seems to have a good head on her shoulders. She'll be fine. She'll find a way to make money if she wants to. Sometimes you can't tell people no. If that's what they want to do, then that's what they're gonna do. Like, it doesn't matter if you, like, trying to discuss common ground of, like, sensible, different ways to make money. If they want to go and start an OnlyFans, who are you to stop them? No, I'm just saying, you can't stop people. You denying them makes them want to do it more. Blood Badger says she knows. Talk to the Grime Soul. Okay.
That said, what am I doing? I have to draw the line. She won't be able to, so it has to come from me. I need a smoke so bad.
Grime Soul.
Hi.
Good evening.
Time has come for our deal to be concluded.
I'm sorry?
The torso has completed her part, you have not. Our transaction is incomplete. You must cooperate as agreed.
I think handing over the officer's souls was us cooperating.
Those souls were part of deal with that did not concern you.
Well, even then, I didn't make a deal with you. That was my sister. In fact, I think I voiced my disagreement pretty clearly.
I opened the portal after starting my terms. By entering, you have accepted.
Motherfucker.
Now you have to cooperate as agreed, Andrew.
And how did my sister cooperate?
That is between me and the tar soul.
It's probably how she agreed to that back and forth summoning she mentioned before. And then what would you have me do then?
Tar souls have wandered to the realm in between.
I mean, souls.
Bring them here and now our transaction concludes.
How many souls?
5 souls, Andrew.
That's a lot. But it best be But I'd best be
what? But I'd be best? Huh? Who wrote this? But I'd be best to get out of this arrangement as soon as possible. Don't you mean it'd be better to get out of this arrangement as soon as possible? But be best? Okay. I read it in Andrew's voice. Gosh, my throat hurts. So dramatic.
But it'd be best to get out of this arrangement as soon as possible.
Take with where you have a container and candles
and do those cost anything?
Atonement items are provided free of charge. I shall send you the realm between at no cost.
And summon me back too at no cost?
I shall summon you back once you have the souls.
At no cost?
There's no cost.
To this end, you'll have to provide me with a talisman so that you can find me. At no cost, obviously, right?
Correct.
I feel like I'm preemptively saved my ass just now. See, Ashley? It is fucking with us.
Do you accept Grime Soul?
Oh, so the terms I agree are as follows, right? I would take the container, candles, and talisman and provide it at no cost. And you will send me to the realm between at no cost. I will acquire 5 souls, and then you will summon me back here to your realm at no cost. And my sister must be here safe and sound when I come back.
It's no cost, Andrew.
Alright, and then only after this will I give you the 5 souls and our transaction concludes. After which no further requests can be made under the guise of cooperation. How's that? Maybe that was a bit too much.
I accept.
Maybe too little. Why did it agree so easily?
Come to me once you are ready.
Yeah, you could totally ditch the popsicle stand.
I'm sorry? Help, heaven, hell, what?
Hello.
Oh. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Well, I best be off now. Have a wonderful night.
Who the heck is that? Who's that little soul? Souls. Who's that? Can I talk to them? You get a nagging feeling that you should pretend not to care for the soul. And once upon a time, you would have genuinely cared. It is built into a child to pique approval, no matter how fleeting or performative. But you stopped being a child the moment you had to raise one at the age of what, 5, 7 maybe? That's sad. Either way, all that remains now is resentment. What about the other souls? Nothing about your dad? Or what else can I do? Isaac23 says it's the same. Nature Grin says the police. Blood Badger says you can also talk to the parents again if you want. I tried. Let me try again. Hold on a second. I give up too easily. Blood Badger says the Grime Soul is so cute. I know, they're little. It doesn't want to talk to me. Pretend to care, says Blood Badger. I can't. It won't let me. It doesn't give me the option to pretend to care. If I grab a flower? I don't want to upset the main guy. It says pretend to care. Aw, oh, in quotation. So I attempted to talk to them. Well, we tried.
You Grime Soul.
Got a talisman.
Thank you.
There is no power in it. It has for the soul's purpose of me finding you. Proceed, Grime Soul.
Candles in a container, remember? Oh. What? Nothing? What do you mean nothing? What do you mean nothing? Oh yeah, candles in a container. Let's go upstairs.
What? I need the container.
In here.
Then why are you blocking my way? It doesn't want me to succeed with this little quest, does it?
No, it wants you to fail miserably so you can have consequences. And it'd steal your soul. What is this? Huh? What's a bottle? A bottle of booze. Got a bottle. A.K.A. a container. What else? That it? What else, Grime Soul? Is that it? Meow. Candles in a container, remember? Oh, sorry. Where's the candles at? Oi, what's this? Intriguing as the void may seem, you cannot levitate. Alas, let beings more ethereal than you explore it. So where can I find a candle? What's this? Candles. Ooh. Got candles. Got candles. Pudding. What is this? Whoa.
I'm not seeing any souls.
This must be a lie, Andrew. Never told me lies. Which is... The stone bears an image of the sun. The stone bears the image of the moon. Bears the image of a star. Eyeball. Boink! And I see the eyeball there. Oh dear. I guess it goes there, huh? This is what dreams are made of. I've got da 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 da. I think it's who's that lady name? She played what's her face? She played Lizzie McGuire. And she sung in like the Lizzie McGuire full movie where she goes on a tour and then she sings on stage. She sings I Got Somebody to Love. Uh-oh. She's like, this is what dreams are made of.
I have a suspicion the entity knew there'd be nothing here, but I'd go ahead and ask anyway.
You cut yourself and draw a small blood circle.
Come out. I need to ask you something.
Ah, Kimchi.
The portal you have drawn is too small.
He's giving you a hard time.
What was that? Thank God it left.
It says, whoops, wrong number, try again! He summoned the wrong demon! Try again? What about the little light over here? Don't I want to summon one of these? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nada. It's just the guy. You're supposed to talk to the eyeballs, Andrew. Oh, Kimchi's staring at the screen. He's looking at it. Again, do it over. Okay. It's a tiny circle.
Hello, entity. The stakes, that stalks my sister. Come out, can you hear me? Oh, thank God. There it is.
Rhyme soul, I was not expecting to be summoned so soon.
Well, yeah, but, get it together. Are you sure there are souls here? I don't see any.
I am certain. Souls are restless beings. It's not uncommon they wander off if not kept an eye on.
Kind of under that impression you were looking for a specific one.
What?
You're misunderstanding my irrelevant. Is irrelevant, Andrew. Next time you call me, I expect souls. If you do not have any souls with you, I shall assume you are offering yours.
Oh.
So this is why I accepted my terms so flippantly? Why did I believe for a second I was going to outsmart this thing on my own? Turf. God, I'm as dumb as Ashley.
Well, you all siblings after all. Hee. There it is. Huh? Oh no, I'm stuck! Oh, I'm supposed to... Got it. Supposed to use the rock to go to the other side here. I got a little nauseated for some reason. Oh, there he is. Ooh, go back. It says blood badge. That's the vision room. Sprinkles? Is it? The vision room. Ooh. Summoning the circle. Oh, sleepy. You got a star stone. Go back. Time to summon the circle. Okay, so that works that way. They both have to point the same direction for it to open. There it is. Not too difficult. You now got the moonstone. Oops. Blood Badger says you talked to Renee's soul, so you're okay. For real? Got a moonstone. I was worried that I missed more dialogue. It's because I'm moving along with the... As I move along, I get distracted by puzzles. I love puzzles. Not a sunstone. Shabeep. Moonstone, sunstone, and starstone. Time to go this way. Oh, I gotta fix the eyes. We should be fine. Whoa, he tricked us, didn't he? Huh. Place down the starstone, place down the moon, and place down the sun. It's over here, though. Oh no, the occultist members are dead. He must have had other people doing his bidding. This is Ashley and Andrew's fate. These guys are dead and soulless. Given the state of the bodies, whatever happened here can't have been too long ago. Got blood. Oh, this is back in the human realm partially? No, he must have taken them to his realm. Whoa, that's sick and twisted, brah. Brah. Place candles.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 7th follow, buddy! So many dead people. I feel bad for them. They think their wishes will be granted, but it's all a scheme. It's a scheme for him to eat your soul and put you in the soul farm. He's growing you on the pasture. On the big old pasture. So... what's this? Oh, I forgot to do this one. Oh, the big soul.
I can't summon the entity empty-handed or it'll take my soul.
That's right, you need other souls. Let's go find them then. Little baby soul. Oh! He died! Oh. Got it. So close. Almost. Got you. Come here, you little soul.
Playing hard to get, huh? Hey, you little shit!
Get back here! No, we're stuck.
What was it?
Guys, I might have to check on something. I might have to check on something. I heard some pounding. I'm not down for that. Whatever that is! Alright, guys, I don't want to die today. I'll be back. I'll be right back! Oh, I died. In-game. So the soul left. Yeah, curses your soul. Okay, I get so stuck in game. That's bad of me. If something bad was happening, I need to get married, guys, so I have someone watching my back.
Gotcha!
I'd be like, oh, so something bad's happening? I smell something burning in the kitchen. I'm stuck in game. That's so bad. You got a bottle, so I should go and figure out whatever that loud noise was. Isaac23 says the coffee! Blood Badger says, yes, you're okay. Blood Badger says, there are some dialogue if you went to the edge of thing. It looks at the soul before putting down the stones, but it's okay. Oh. But yeah, I'll be right back. I need to practice the healthy habit. If something happens in IRL, I can't get stuck in the streaming content brain where I'm like stuck in the world game. Forgetting that whatever happens in IRL affects me in IRL. It's such a bad habit. Yeah, let me go figure out what that was. It sounded like someone was coughing, but I'm the only one here right now. It sounded like an old man coughing. It wasn't AI father, though. I'm gonna go check, okay? Babysit each other while I'm gone. Okay, I'll be back. I live another day. My goodness, sorry if you heard that little strap pop. That was me. Getting comfy. It says, Ranmuri82 says, does she have enough flowers to reach the coffee cup? Coffee cup? Where? Where? Oh, you mean like because I'm tiny? Yeah, like, in lore? Nature Green says, if I were to marry... Oh my goodness. Careful now, shipping people. Remember, they got personal lives and they got their own love lives. They could be married. They could be undated. Yeah, gotta be careful, guys. You know what? I really feel for people who are big and up there on the roster of, like, being a streamer / content creator. And they get shipped with each other like Porcelain Maid. How many divorces Porcelain Maid has? So many. I guess 23. Blood Badger says she's not there yet. At Ranmodi82. Blood Badger says also she doesn't have the vision room unlocked. I don't. You bottled a random soul and you know nothing about. All the poor thing did was mind its own business. Yet here you are, feeling nothing for it, you absolute babe, you.
With this, I can at least summon the entity without it claiming my soul. It sucks that I have to convince it to strike another deal with me.
So much saliva. Wait, can I go to the other side? I wish I had track of how many flowers I got. I guess we'll have to wait to go to that side of things. Let's go ahead and summon the demon.
Well, here goes nothing. Alright, I get it. You're in charge. Will you come out so we can sort this out?
Nothing happens.
Big surprise. I said come out!
Still nothing.
Come out, you big worthless piece of...
Wrong guy. Something terrifying. Looks like a spiritual Jesus, but evil? It's the Antichrist! Doesn't it? Because it's supposed to be like angels have the little halo, but this one's demonic, so it's like spiky and thorny.
Have you learned nothing? Pardon me, I assumed you were someone else. Who might you be? Forgive me, I do not remember every soul I have spoken to. What am I supposed to say if I run out? Will it kill me? I'll take it you do not remember me either. But we must have talked since you couldn't call for me.
Oh, in the other realm when he was sleeping, we ran into this guy.
Let us see. Who do we have here?
He, like, looks at his roster. When did we talk? Where are we? Uh-oh. This is where we murdered someone, remember? Skirts of the city? What is this? Uh-oh, crime scene. Oh, don't tell me Leyley was murdered. Picked up some documents. No! Leyley! I know I wasn't very fond of her way of, you know, tormenting her brother. An empty label tag. Who is this? Looks like someone has died here. Yeah, but who? Things seem to be a bit of a disarray. I bet Andrew. He committed a crime. Placed all the documents on the folder.
Shh, hello, sir. Would you be willing to answer my quick survey?
Hell no or no? It says, Blood Badger says it's for the vision room. Blood Badger says, get the coffee cup, it's important. Where? Where? You tell me right after I leave a section, why?
Wonderful. Tell us if the following statement is true or false. Statement number 1. Andrew Graves is a hard worker. He not only studies literature, but works part-time as an accountant.
False. Sunshine.
Statement number 2. Andrew Graves is a family man. He puts the well-being of his loved ones above all else.
False, because he killed his parents. Sunshine.
Statement 3. Andrew Graves' emotional range is limited to bored and horny.
That's very true.
False! Andrew is a sentimental romantic who wishes his half as cheated as he pretends to be. Thank you very much. As the results are in, 2 out of 3 passable.
Okay, alright. Got a bunch of labels. Murderer, student, good person, brother, and lovesick. He's just a romantic, so he pursues his sister. Not good enough of an excuse. Blood Badger, save in a different place so you get the coffee cup later on. Save? Okay. Where's the coffee cup? Am I supposed to solve the murder? Place a label. Good person. It's like a totem pole, right? Place a label. Lovesick. Murderer. Andrew Graves is a murderer. A good person, and he's lovesick. Is this correct? Yes. Nothing happens. Try again. What did I place? We're gonna place brother. Oh, good person. We replaced it for a murderer. Andrew Graves is a murderer, a brother, and he's lovesick. Is this correct? Yes. Indeed. Andrew is all that while Andy lies on the ground. Oh, it's him. Such is growing up. You wish Ashley tried it sometime. That's who you used to be. Something terrifying.
Forgive me, Grime Soul. I do not appear to remember you at all. We must have met quite a while back.
Before Andy became Andrew.
Let us examine deeper.
So Andrew's trying to murder Leyley, so that way he gets Ashley. Get it? So when we saw the depiction of Ashley being dead, it was her childhood self dying and her maturing. Get it? Why she was cut up in parts in Andrew's mind. So when Ashley saw herself dead in the vision of Andrew, like she went inside of Andrew's vision, it literally was Andrew coming to terms that he has to help his sister grow up. So it was more figuratively and not necessarily literally. Does that make sense? Personified in a vision? Blood Badger says, you need red flowers to reach it. Blood Badger says, check all the options in the pink rooms, so save there. Got it, pink room. This must be the pink room you speak of. Pink room, pink room. Maybe it's edible, maybe it isn't. You'll never know, for you are too stupid enough to try. You aren't too stupid to try. I wouldn't. A bride and a groom sit atop a giant wedding cake. This must be her and Andrew. Their drawer... The drawer is stuck! What about the bunny? This can't be removed. So the guy still can't... Oh, picked up a love letter. Love letter, love letter, love letter. You cover the problem area with love letters. Out of sight, out of mind. But what about reading it? An empty seat. A plushie has a key. Take it? Yes. Boing. Got a key. Cover up the mess with love letters. Love letters. Ooh. Blood Badger says, sorry the chat goes slow. That's okay. Now we got this drawer here. It's not your fault. It's how the system is. Blood bandages. Uh-oh. There's something inside the crate. Got dusty pipe flowers. Got a green plushie. The TV is playing cartoons. Place down the green plushie? No. I think where you place the plushie determines a future outcome. So if we sit next to Leyley, then that's how it'll always be. Don't tell me I have to lay it there. I'm gonna say no. It says, Naturekin says, I wish I had the budget to tell these kinds of metaphorical stories that have a non-literal meaning. Do I have to put down the plushie? Behold the lover of Andrew Graves. She just needs an accessory. Bandages, dusty purple flowers. Ah, yes, childhood sweethearts. You talked to her a grand total of 2 times. Never even held hands because back then you thought girls were icky. When you locked her in a crate and she suffocated, what a beautiful love story. Oh, so deep down, Andrew is still obsessed with his first crush, who he killed. Get serious. She was never your lover. You are so unbelievably full of shit. Unbelievably full of shit. I guess, are you sure? Yes. Was this called the telephone? Sure. She was always happy to hear from you. You wish you felt the same, you really do. Oh, this ex-girlfriend is the yellow rabbit. Still got stuff to do? Behold the flowers of Annie Gray. She just needs an accessory. Bandages. His ex-girlfriend. All he did was hurt her feelings. Oh, bittersweet first love. She was so gentle, so kind, so patient, and so precious. She was bored. She bored the shit out of you. But hey, the intimacy was fine. Though you didn't fantasize about kicking her teeth in so she'd give you better. Ew. Ew, that's gross. If someone thinks like that about you, whether you're female or male, red flag. If they're fantasizing about surgically removing your teeth, but in this case, he would kick her teeth in. Ew. Well, okay, here's my thing, Andrew. I guess when you're old, when you become an old man, and you were still with your ex, and she loses her teeth and has dentures, I guess you'd find it just fine, wouldn't you? Bloodbatcher says, cut the pink plushie. Bloodbatcher says, Nina wasn't Andrew's crush. Oh. I think it was the opposite, wasn't it? Nina had a crush on Andrew? Muerto says, have you tried any of those healthy sodas like Olipop and Poppy? No, I haven't. Place the green plushie. Ew, that's so gross. If your lover, boyfriend, or husband, or girlfriend or wife said something like that to you, fucking run. I would run. I'd be like, you sicko. No. If you're fantasizing about violence during intimacy, I gotta go permanently. And JDR says, lol. Ninja Green says, when you think about childhood crushes, are they what they actually are, your age and mine? For me, when I was a kid, I wasn't introduced to mature stuff until I was given the sex ed back in middle school. I think I was in 7th grade. So anytime before that, I was kind of sheltered as a kid, thankfully. So I wasn't thrown into a pool of kids being exposed to adult fetishes. I think that's horrible. I think you should experience things when you're a teenager or a young adult. I think it should be much later in life so you can just enjoy your childhood and not have to worry about taking things seriously. You should not be worried about how good you have intercourse at the age of, like, under a preteen. I'm not even gonna give specifics. That's too much, man. Why are you laughing at me? What? Blood Badger says Andrew screwed up. He could have just talked about the tea thing with Julia. Yeah. He could have just been like, hey, I have these weird fantasies about you losing your teeth and doing better. Like, huh? Huh? Cycles is confused? I know. But yeah, in my mind, I don't know. I like childhood crushes. It wasn't about kissing. Like, the top most thing I thought about was holding hands. Yeah. Or sharing candy with each other. Those are the kind of moments I wish adults had. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of not expectations. I think people expect too much in relationships when you're much older, to the point where it's not realistic. I think people's expectations for modern era dating, it's not real, guys. People fantasize and fetish romance and intimacy to the point where that's not real life. That was a movie. That's acting. That's theater. That's not real. What you see on movies and on the screen, that's exactly the fantasy people dreamed of, which is what inspired the script of the movie to begin with. All I gotta say, I think that's what's killing romance. What's killing romance is the deep dive into the fantasy realm where you get so far into being exposed to only stories that you completely neglect the fact that your experiences IRL, as bittersweet as they can be, like Andrew's experience, it's not perfect. I think people expecting themselves to be providing the best, you know, let's say physical embrace of love or intimacy or conversations. It could be anything. It could be you have the expectation of making big bucks, having the best job, having a really good car, and then in IRL you have a shitty car and, you know, or you don't have the best apartment, you have roommates, or you live with family. There's nothing wrong with that. I think expecting yourself to be, you know, at an all-time, you know, perfect place in life. It's just, that's not real. That's what people fantasize on TV commercials. That's what gets you hooked, is the dream of being there someday. But I think the journey of any relationship, which Andrew didn't get the chance to pursue, like, it got limited by Ashley's obsession over him, right? So he didn't even get to fully understand this complicated feelings. It's not gonna be, I love you 24/7. It's gonna be like, sometimes I hate you, or sometimes I need space from you, other than like being affectionate and loving. It's not, I love you every day, all day. There's gonna be moments where you want to, you know, bonk each other on the head. Like cartoons! Like Looney Tunes just bonk each other on the head! Yeah, or like, you know, you're gonna fight over stuff. You're gonna fight over the temperature of the... yeah, of the house. One of you wants it at 77 and one of you wants it at like 68. It's not perfect! And it's never gonna be perfect. When you work on a relationship for years at a time, just, that's the beauty of it. It's like building a Gundam model. That's what a relationship is like. It takes work. When you build a Gundam model, sometimes it doesn't come pre-painted. And you actually have to take the time to paint the objects and polish them, sand it down, perfect it before you start putting it together. That's what love is like. And when the outcome, not perfect. You can get it as close to the image or, you know, as close to what the results you wanted, but it's not gonna be. And that's okay. You know, that's what, yeah, that's how I describe love. It's a Gundam model. You're building it together. You're gonna be arguing over the paint and over who bought the wrong item and smacking each other and like driving each other insane because you have to share this Gundam model, right? It's like a personification of your relationship. How well can you work together and compromise? That's every relationship. If you can compromise, well, you're good. You're better off than most people that can't. Some people are like, it's either my way or the highway. Get lost. Like, it's... yeah, it doesn't work that way. No. You win some, you lose some. My gosh. And that's Andy and Ashley's problem. I mean, Andrew and Ashley's problem. Leyley and Andy when they were kids. Now they're adults, so like Andrew and Ashley. Their problem is they're immature, and that's a phase in your life. Sometimes people's immaturity is their entire life. And shock to you, they still get by somehow. Because deep down, you're still the mindset of the immature brat you might have been 20 years ago. You're just in an old, aging body. You're in an old raisin body, but it's still you from like 20 years ago. Maybe with some dentures. 𝑗𝑉R says, gotta work with what you get, but sometimes things just don't work out as well. Be glad it happened at least. Yeah! So even though it didn't work out between Andrew and his ex, that's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. Saigo says relationships are Gundam. The most accurate thing I've ever heard. For real? Yes, relationships are like Gundam models, guys. It takes a lot of work. You don't finish it in one day. It could take a month. It could take months. It could take a year. It could take years. I was gonna compare it to Legos, but I was like, nah, Gundam makes more sense. You have a lot of effort going into that. Evie says, I know my depression did delay my adulthood, which I missed out on some stuff. I think drinking and partying, they call that like a part of adulting. It's not a part of adulting. Those are just experiences you can have along the way. It's like playing the game of life. I was gonna say Monopoly. It's like playing the game of life. You can either go to college or you can just go straight into working. There really isn't a wrong or a right answer. I mean, I've met some people who were young adults, like young parents. And now that they're older and their parents are... I mean, their children... now that their children are grown, they end up partying, like, a lot. But you didn't miss out on much with partying. It's just a bunch of drunk people who take it... You know? Some people are way out of hand and vomiting everywhere. And then others are just really relaxed and conversating as they play decks of cards and stuff. Or playing Old Maid and stuff like that. Or I'd be playing Goldfish, actually. Goldfish! That's what I'd be doing if I was drinking. Blood Badger says, check the item description. I forgot to say that way earlier. Evie says, to be honest, getting a relationship isn't easy. Exactly. I think Ashley demanding her brother's affection you know, what she wants is a boyfriend. You're not gonna get that from your brother. And to the line! He's gotta murder Leyley to get Ashley. Knock some sense into her. Figuratively! Blood Badger says you get the Ashley option if you cut the pink plushie. What does that mean? Oh, Kimchi! Ooh, he's so cute. He's laying in front of me. He smells like, he smells dusty. Psycho says, Goldfish champion! I need to be playing Goldfish, guys. I'm not good at Old Maid. I'm not good at any... I'm not good at many card games. I can play Uno! We can play Uno! And I'll be drinking a ginger root beer. Not an actual beer, just ginger root. JMBR says... Surprising how much someone can live their whole life without growing up or changing. It all depends on their environment. If your person isn't growing up or changing, you gotta move away from that living space. It's like, I know that when you first started adulthood, this is the apartment you got, but in order to get your mindset out of this grungy, angsty teenager that you were like 5 years ago, or maybe 7 years ago with you being here, you gotta move to a new area. Sometimes couples need that. Sometimes you need to move out of that living space to have a fresh start in your relationship. That doesn't make any sense at first, but changing the scenery really does an impact. It gets them out of that little hidey hole they've been digging. Sometimes people dig a little nest hidey hole where they, you know, shove their feelings in. And it could be a safe space where they just let it all out. But if they're letting it all out, like, all the time, because it used to be when they were single, and that was their, you know, personal, safe haven, what you're trying to do is become a couple, right? So sometimes you just gotta move out of that little apartment space, for example, and you move in somewhere else together. That way it's like, hey, you know, we came here and decided to do a big life change, and, you know, just create a whole new living space. And then sometimes go through your things and figure out what really vibes with you now that the years have passed. Yeah. Blood Badger says, check the pink plushie again! Get the Ashley option. I don't know if I want Ashley. Though you did fantasize about kicking her teeth and... Oh, gosh. I didn't want to read all that. That was too gory. It's a good thing she broke it off with you. A door was unlocked somewhere. I don't want Ashley! Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It says, Smiley Happy Face says, it's a matter of association. People associate their old homes, the past, with comfort. If you're comfortable where you are, you won't change. Exactly! That's what I mean. Because they're so comfortable with the way they used to be that they have a hard time, you know, I would say every relationship you have, it's all about adaptation. You're going to have to adapt in some way or another. You're going to have to compromise. I'm not saying you're going to be changing who you are entirely, but there is something you give up, you know, becoming, you know, it could be financial stuff. Maybe you have to stop investing into some little side gig you were working on, or projects that could be expensive, you know, that sort of thing. Let's say you liked buying cars. You're gonna have to give up splurging on buying cars if you're in a relationship, especially if the finances are supporting two people and not just you. It says, Blood Badger, Ashley doesn't want Andrew as a romantic partner. She's obsessed with him because he's the only person in her life that cared about her. Oh! That makes it more twisted and dark. It's not because she loves him. Ugh. Eva says, besides my former friend always thinks I'm her boyfriend, in quotation. You know, but you know she doesn't have my consent to be her boyfriend, in quotation. When she keeps having her vendetta against me, which I realized why. Oh. You know what? That's when you gotta create space. You gotta be like, I need to create space between us because you need more experiences with more people. That's all it means. You can't be the only person that they had a crush on. You gotta throw them in the deep end of a pool. You gotta be like, whoop, here you go. You gotta get out there and talk to more people so that way you know you got options. You gotta let her know she's got options too. She can't just be obsessed with you only. You must be comfort for her, but still, throw her in the deep end! Blood Badger says Andrew's the one with the incestuous feelings. Ah! Maybe so he's taking advantage of Ashley. That's why the Grime Soul wants to kill him. I mean, the Master Soul. Mom, I'm counting on you, Andrew. I know you won't let me down. I hate that. What about it, Mom? Why can't you get along? You're siblings. Stop it. I'm sick of you. You have to take care of her. You're the oldest, for fuck's sake. Mom, I swear to God, I'm about to get the vacuum and suck your ghost spirit away forever. I'll lock you away to a broom closet. Is it too much to ask that you care for your own sister? Can you stop it already? She loves you so much. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I don't know, Mom. What about you caring for your daughter like a mother should? Crazy hag. Crazy hag! You're being selfish again, like always, says the mother. She's a fictional character. She's not my actual mother, so I can say whatever I want. It's Andrew's fictional mother. When you let her down, you let me down. Oh my gosh. You used to be such a good big brother. What happened? He started having fetishes for his little sister, you sicko. Oh my gosh. Can I avoid this? Why won't you be a good brother? Can I please avoid this? Don't you dare embarrass me. I'm having secondhand whiplash! You're giving me trauma. I just want us to be a happy family, don't you? I'm not carrying the family on my shoulders, Mom. Get me out of here. Andrew, you're all she has. Try to understand that. She has you and Dad. Stop. I'd swatter away and lock myself in my room. Stop! And then run in my room and lock it. And she'd be like, Sprinkles, you get out here right now. And I'd be like, no. I'll live in here forever. I'll eat my snacks forever. And I'll poop out the window forever. I'm never leaving. I don't like this. It's horrible. Andrew, get out of there. Terrible. Time to burn your like plushie. Who's this? My sister? I will push her into the fiery flame. Oh gosh. There you are. I need this signed. She hands you a notice for a 2-day suspension from school.
Why are you bringing this to me? It's Mom and Dad that needs to sign it.
Huh? Why did I bring it to you?
Mom's going to throw another fit. Why did you? Actually, no. Yeah, I'll sign it this time. She doesn't need to know anything.
I'm hungry. When are you gonna make food?
I already showed you how to use a stove. Fry yourself an egg or something.
Or use a toaster to make bread. This is 𝑗𝑁BR says, hurts? How relatable this can be. Smiley happy face. And Sprinkles. I mean, she has been actively trying to avoid taking advantage. Oh, he has been actively trying to avoid taking advantage of her. Hence his meltdown in the burial ending of chapter 2. But yes, it's partially about his obsession with normacy. Well, he also has to be thrown in the deep end of the pool. I'd be like, alright buddies, we're gonna throw them way out there. They gotta swim back to the shore. If we're thinking of the ocean. Throw them catapult!
I already showed you.
Ugh, what a pain. Why can't you do it?
This isn't worth the argument. Fine, I'll fix us something.
Says a little boy with an overgrown t-shirt. I mean, oversized t-shirt. Overgrown, like clothes can grow or something. Made food.
Here you go. There you go, enjoy.
It's the same crap again. When your kids talk so much trash. She's eating, but she doesn't look pleased about it. Stop crying. Got a ballpoint pen. Time to talk about my feelings. Leyley's backpack has some old notices from school. Most of them are unsigned. Most of them, but not all. Got a note with Mother's signature.
Great. Now I just need to figure out how to trace this.
Leyley has been doing her homework while watching TV again. Meaning none of it's done.
Leyley, come on. You're going to have to be held back for a year at this rate.
So?
Then you won't be in the same class as your friends anymore.
Big fucking glass.
It is, after you finally befriended some.
You do my homework if you care so much. Do her homework? Fine. 5 plus 2? 7? 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 6. Oh gosh, when I was a kid, this was so hard. I mean, sorry, 3 times 3 is 9. 6? 2 times 3 is 6. 9 minus 8. 1 plus 7. I remember this. Hope you weren't expecting thanks. You're welcome, you tard.
Well, this isn't too hard. Why haven't I done this before? I could have avoided so many scoldings.
Got a fourth signature. What else can I do? This is 𝑙𝑜 𝑗&BR's is the streamer's greatest fear. Math. Mine was science and math. I kind of liked history, but I was kind of forgetful. The numbers of the years always messed me up. Blood Badger says, check the kitchen and feed the little gremlin. What? Says, Blood Badger says, Ashley's feelings are so complicated. That's Smiley's happy face. I can go in my bedroom. Eat, you little monster! Eat, I say!
Here's its sign now. And forget what I said earlier. You can bring these all to me from now on.
No, it looks kind of crappy though.
Well, if anyone asks, say Mom was drinking. Wait, no, don't say that. Say she's in a hurry.
I don't have to explain anything.
Okay, that's the correct response, actually. Over-explaining would make it more suspicious. Good thinking. You know, you really have to a knack for these things, Ashley. I mean, Leyley, because they're kids. If you play nice, you could make life so much easier for yourself.
Why bother? No one likes me anyway.
The things about that is you'd make yourself likable.
If they don't like me for who I am, then forget them.
I mean, that's fair, but still.
Aww.
What did you get suspended for anyway?
I bit Rebecca.
Why?
I don't know. She got a ride to school from her dad and wouldn't shut up about it. Well, maybe her dad neglects her to a degree, and she really liked being dropped off at school. I sure did.
And that's bad because...
I don't know, but I'm not sorry at all. And it's not even fair. When the boys punch each other, all they get is detention. Why do I have to get suspended? I didn't even do anything wrong.
Whatever. You like staying home anyway.
But it's boring without you here.
Yeah, well, most things in life are boring.
That's true. Or annoying.
Or annoying.
Except you, Andy.
Well, thank you.
What about me? Am I an exception too?
I don't know.
No?
Leyley, you are definitely exceptional, and I make a lot of exceptions for you.
That's right. You're the best, Andy.
And you're the least worst, Leyley.
Say you like me the best.
I just did.
Say it right, Andy.
I like you the best.
Me too. I don't like anyone else. I still want her to fry, though.
Can't pinpoint when it started.
Oh gosh. Ah! Blood Badger says, check the table to feed her. I think I already fed her. Yeah, I fed her fried egg.
In some way, I think I've always known. Maybe it's because I had to be everything to her all at once. Did something get twisted? Is it my fault? But I was a dumbass kid. I had no idea how to raise a child. Or even that I was supposed to be raising her.
I like that Kimchi's just relaxed right in front of me as I scream out to the open air. He's so chill! I want to touch his tummy, but I don't want to disturb him. But I sort of want to touch his tummy.
I thought keeping her content might be a good meant I was a good brother.
Oh, I can touch him. Oh my gosh, I never usually can touch his belly. I hope he's okay. He's never this calm, guys. I'm scared. My cat's never this calm. Okay, maybe I'm getting too aggressive. Oh, he's in a deep sleep. I'm just petting my cat! I love his little speckled belly. He's like a little cheetah boy. He's a tabby. You're so cute. Oh, you're so adorable. He's giving me the little eye. Usually you rub dogs' bellies, but you can rub cat bellies too, but you gotta be very gentle. Okay, I'm done. He's like, alright, I had enough. Alright.
I thought keeping her content meant I was a good brother. Did that fuck her up? If it did, I didn't mean to.
Now you gotta let her down, like harsh, Andy. Can't let her down easy, it's too late.
If I did, I'm sorry.
You got something terrifying, I recall.
I recall, you know.
I recall you now. You are the deceptive young grim soul who from a decade or so back. Sorry, I didn't, I think you had me mixed up with someone else. You do not remember me since you were not in your body at the time. But rest assured we are acquainted. I promise to show you if you ever called for me again. I do apologize if you have called before and I have not answered. I have grown too strong for lesser souls to properly summon me to the half-human realm. Don't worry about it. I will say, though, this is a bit of disappointment. You are still just a grime, so I expected you to have hatched by now. What the hell is this thing going on about? It was always sad to see such a wasted potential. Then again, you were deceptive back then, too. You want me to know you?
You want me to know you? What does that mean? Blood Mattress says, okay, sorry, I didn't know. What happened? What happened? JMBR says she gets no attention, so having another kid show off at the attention they get from their parents probably pissed her off. Yeah. I suspected. If I ever got, if I got ice cream with my parents, I never told the other kids, you know? Because not all of them would get ice cream. If anything good happens to you, just keep it to yourself. If someone's like, did you have a good, nice weekend? You just be like, yeah, it was a very relaxing, normal weekend. You keep all the good stuff to yourself so people have less envy of you. So even if you had a fantastic weekend with some jazz hands in the air, you keep that stuff to yourself so nobody gets jealous. They're like, oh, did you have another fantastic jazzy hands weekend again? Yeah, nobody has good intentions for you. Just play it off cool. You'd be like, yeah, I stayed home, didn't do nothing. Homebody. Let's say you did go somewhere, though, and you had an awesome time. You just downplay it like, you know, yeah, we went out a bit and did some stuff. Nothing much. That way you don't get bitten like Ashley did to that poor kid. Something has unlocked. I want some tea. Oh, should I go stab that bunny? Blood Badger says, you giving food to Leyley. I didn't know you did that. Oh, no, it's okay. There was nothing worthwhile in there. What? Okay. I don't know. Sidekick with a playful grin gains their joy when they begin. Through twists and turns, they find their glee in laughter and shamarity. Excuse me, I burped. Main character Wretched Liar's Tale. Words spun like silk. Truth does not fail. Each syllable is tangled snare. Deception cloak their only wear. Judgmental jerk their words precise. With piercing gaze they do entice. Though scornful tongue may cause dismay, their discernment guides the way. Blah, 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 blah. Obnoxious protege, a gem in jest, annoying charm they do possess. Beneath the nose, a sight to see. The antics wild, they roam carefree. I like that one. I vibe with that one. The spotlight. Who do you suggest you are, Andrew? Andrew, dear. A mannequin. Another mannequin. The audience exists. Alright, Andrew, time to dress up, brah. Got playing cards. You are the jester, Andrew! Uh-oh, they're all Leyley. Fuck! There are entirely too many Ashleys in here. You can keep one, but the rest have to go. I'm incredibly passionate about microbiology. What about you? This one, is this the one and only Ashley? Can I get the wrong one? Definitely. Uh-oh, bamboozled! Boing. Try again. Actually, now that I think about it, and maybe I'm unreasonable. Is this your Ashley? Ashley? That's her. That's not her, is it? That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's like totally dead. Oh my god. That one's alive too. Now try again. I bet it's this one. Who are you? Don't talk to me. This is Ashley. Oh no. Oh no. Am I right? Try again. I thought it'd be the Ashley who removed herself from everybody, but I guess not. Stop overthinking everything. We'll be fine. This is Ashley. She is not. She is. Slash. Crash Bandicoot. Smash. Is this your Ashley? Yeah. Alright, Ashley. Time to perform on stage. Place Ashley. What is this one again? Obnoxious protege, a gem in jest, annoying charm, but they possess beneath the nose, a sight to see. The antics wild, they roam carefree. That's Ashley. Place Ashley. Where do I go now? Did you Ashley? Gave the mannequin playing cards. Got the mannequin. Oh, I gotta give her something. Got the douchiest hat you've ever seen. Give the mannequin a hat. Got the douchebag mannequin. Are you talking about your mom? I know it. I know it's your mom. What is this one? And then this one, player mannequin, and this one me. Am I right? That wasn't it. What's this? Okay. Let's see. Sidekick with the playful grin games their joy where they begin. Through twists and turns, they turn their glee and laughter and charmery. I don't know what that is. This one says, main character wretched liar's tale, words spun like silk, truth does fail. Each syllable of tinkle snare, deception cloak their only wear. That's Ashley. You're the worst one. Bloop. Get over here. Please, Ashley. This would be up for us. This would be for the player mannequin. What's this one? Judgmental jerk with their words precise. With piercing gaze they do entice. Through scornful tongue they may dismay. Their discernment guides the way. The mother. And me! That wasn't it. Wait! Bloodpatcher says, dang, slow chat. Bloodpatcher says, say nope to all the Ashleys. Really? Really? Was I wrong? Bloodpatcher says, you get an achievement for that. What? Bloodpatcher says, you giving food to Leyley. I didn't know you did that. Wait, this is the wrong Leyley? This wasn't it. Side. Oh, okay. This is the playing cards person. Place mannequin. Judgmental perk. And this be me. That wasn't it. Main character, Wretched Liar's Tale. Okay, yeah, well, unless that's the... Unless it's this guy. It says, Nature Green says, at least there's no spam in the chat. Yeah, that's nice. There's actually a setting where you can choose not to have spam. You can also prevent people from sharing links, which is a safety feature, because that could prevent you from having potential horrible outcomes. Got a player mannequin. That's gotta be mannequin. This gotta be Ashley? Nothing. I think the last one's this guy. He's playful. Mannequin. I think the liar is Ashley. What am I doing wrong? Blood Badger says true that Nature Green. Yeah, you guys don't have to worry about all the craziness. It's too quiet. This game it's struggling. Okay, so who's who? The first one's Andrew because he's a liar. Oh no. Oh no. And she's gotta be a mischievous one. Well, first one is Andrew. That's a good hint. Thank you. He doesn't love his sister. He's just using her. Obnoxious protege, a gem charm they possess. It's gotta be Ashley. This gotta be douchebag. This gotta be the player mannequin. There it is. Thank you for the hint. That's all I needed. Whoa! Be a friend, B. I was about to yawn. Wasn't there something on this weekend? Should we go?
Sorry, I'm working.
That sucks. Does it pay any good?
Enough to make me do it.
Oh! Andy! The Beep Valentine is blocking the vending machine again! Help me, oh handsome prince. I parched, poor maiden in distress. Get off! Oh, they got little pimples because they're teenagers. Oh, it's cute. That's so accurate. 𝑗 says, yippee! Blood Badger says, and also he's the main character in this episode. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. He is the main character.
What with Julia?
But we're not talking right now.
Alright. I don't know why you can't just ask them to move out of the way.
Never! They'll tell me to get lost and laugh.
Oh crap, I left my notes. I'll be right back.
You're about to return to your desk, but then...
Oh come on, another rock in my shoe?
Since when did that... Oh, 𝑑𝐢𝐴.
Since when did that freaking sissy have a girlfriend?
This is sister.
Dude, where did that come from? Besides, that was his sister. BS. Honest, they've always been like that. I think she has a few screws loose.
Well, she seems easy, huh? What was her name again?
Don't bother. Andrew will let you near her.
I'm just sure it's not him that has a screw loose.
Don't be gross. I wouldn't let you near my sister either.
Yeah, with good reasons. What are you wearing a hat like that for? You look like a teacher. You look like you hit 40 or 50 a while ago. Scary. You don't want some, like... You don't want someone dating a minor anyway. That's the vibes I'm getting. This person's a bit too grown for their own good. Evie says, if they get freaky, oh no! 𝑗 says, doing all of this in public too, lol. It's too much.
I don't know, man. Those two were pretty close. Drop it. That's disgusting. I'm just saying, you sure didn't tell her off.
What the hell? Of course we're close. She's my little sister.
I guess now it draws a line, right? It's like, hey, you're getting a little too old to be sitting in your brother's lap. Get off. You gotta teach your kids. gotta draw the line somewhere. It's like she's not 6 or 7 anymore. And you're 17. You know what I mean? She's getting older, and that's the time and age where you don't hold your sister anymore. It's until they hit their 20s that they're like, yeah, it's okay to call different times when things are appropriate and when things are not appropriate, because it gives them an understanding of of social behaviors, of healthy social behaviors. It's not healthy to be caressing your sister like that, especially in public, because yeah, it gave the wrong vibe. It gave off the wrong impression. That's a completely normal reaction people are gonna have. And teaching your kids, it's okay. You're gonna have conversations like that. Same with like the dad not holding his daughter like that. She can't be sitting on his lap anymore. She's 18. You can't be sitting on your dad's lap anymore. It's not appropriate. You just tell them, be frank, be blunt. It's not an appropriate behavioral choice of action, because it gives the wrong impression and it could lead to things that, you know, you ain't trying to do. Yeah. That's how things happen in families when they don't draw the line. There's a certain age where you just don't kiss your children. There's a certain age where you should... Well, actually, I don't believe in kissing your children on the mouth, period. Some people do that when they're babies, and it just becomes a habit when they get older. Hell no! I ain't kissing my baby. I love my baby, but not like that. Oh, it says, 𝑠exciting. Blood Badger says, Friend B has multiple sisters. 𝑗VR says the realization starts to kick in. Yeah, this is completely healthy. So this turn of events is normal. What isn't normal is how he's going to react to it, I bet. Tell her off for what? What the fuck is it to you anyway? Get bent. Well, go on, chap. Go tell him off. Go tell him off he's wrong. Yeah, for whatever reason, you choose not to get in your notes. Not to get your notes? Okay. Psycho says, yeah, a little strange. JMBR says, dude, grown up daddy girls are crazy. Oh my gosh. You see, did we watch that video together about how attractive people are crazy, where they become more unhinged as the years go by? Because their behaviors don't get corrected. Because they're attractive, people assume, oh, we can let it slide. They're attractive. They make it look cool to set fires in school. They're attractive. They can set all the fires they want in school. So they get, like, detention for it, even though the whole school could have burned down. Yeah, a little strange to me, too. But, yeah, you just gotta stop it. That's why attractive old people are unhinged. If you find an attractive old person, stay away. Keep your distance. They're used to getting their way with everything. But when they realize they've aged, and some don't age gracefully from being really attractive in their younger years, they go through like an anti-spiral where they're like, oh, I'm older now. I can't get away with a she anymore. It says, a smiley happy face. I mean, Ashley isn't going to listen to an argument based entirely on how strangers are going to react. She didn't even have sensual intentions at all in this scene, and neither did he. Exactly, because they're kids. So it's like, they're still working through puberty. It doesn't kick in until much later. Oh, I gotta put a sock in it. JMBR says, that describes Ashley a lot, lol, with Andrew, because he cares about her. I guess she's, like, attractive. That's why mean girls are attractive, guys. If you're attractive, you get away with stuff. Yeah, they do. And the teacher's like, oh, but they're like such a pretty student, and they're so nice to me, so I'll let it slide. It's like, yeah. Then they grow up and become a psychopath. And they attempt to murder their boyfriends. It gets caught on camera. Psychotic, attractive girlfriend tries to butcher her boyfriend when she finds him talking to another girl who happens to be her best friend. Huh, who would have thought? But that happens too. Don't trust your best friends with your boyfriends. Your maiden of honor. BS. I don't trust. Because that happens all the time. If your best friend, like if he has a girl that's a friend that hugs him and like, you know, is like touchy feeling on him, they're definitely 𝑗𝑎boinking. You're better off looking somewhere else. If you notice that, they're 𝑗𝑎boinking and they're not taking it seriously when they probably should discuss. They're just messing around. not worth investing in. Vice versa. If your girlfriend is really close with her guy friends where she's sitting on his lap, that's a big flag that she's very close with her best friend, which happens to be a dude. Yeah, no, they've done things probably. Not if she's sitting in his lap. I can't stand it when people are immature and don't discuss it. That's what your relationship is. You've, been intimate with your best friend. Just be honest with people. Be honest when you're dating. Hey, I'm kind of close with my best friend. We've on and off kind of relationship. They're in my life a lot. That's how arguments start, when people just aren't real with each other. I'm being honest. People are so dishonest because they want options. I don't just want my best friend. I want a boyfriend too. You can't have it all, girly. Grow up, suck it up. You can't have it all. Yeah, that's too much. It's like, what? You end up marrying one of them and then you have the other person's kid? Awkward! But that happens too. I'm just saying, you can't have them to yourselves. Let them be happy with someone else who can give them their full attention. I think that's the detail people miss out on. You see, by hogging the two guys, you're giving one of them your full attention and the other, like, the leftovers. It's not humanly possible to work out in a polygamy. When has polygamy relationships ever worked out? Never. They either result in a cult group sacrificing innocent people. We've seen that, right? I think there's a famous one. I don't think it's Ted Bundy, it's someone else. He got a cult of women to do his bidding and murder for him. Yeah, polygamy doesn't work out. It always escalates to something far worse. Yeah, no. So then, let's say she marries the boyfriend, but she's still off and on in situation kind of story with the best friend. He's missing out on a relationship where he has a woman's full attention and he doesn't have to share her with anybody else. Like, who wants that? Some people get so hooked on what's comfortable. Like, he's so comfortable with being, sharing the woman he loves, who happens to be married now. If he's thinking of his own best interest and sanity, like, it's not really fair to him at all in the synopsis story. It's not. And people now want to normalize being shitty to each other. It's not cool. That's fucked up. I've seen stuff happen. You wasted his time. He really thought you'd eventually leave your husband for him. That wasn't gonna happen. Not when you were dating, and certainly not now that you're married to him. You just gotta find somebody, open up to them, and no judgment, of course. Like, you really were led astray. That happens. You just have to acknowledge the facts and think of your own best interest. Don't waste your life away being subservient to someone who clearly is using you, and you're always just gonna be the backup plan. Don't live like that. Don't wait for them to give you a chance. Someone out there, you're gonna be their very first chance. You're not gonna be the last one. Think about you. That's life. In any relationship. Being very frank. Yeah. So Andrew needs to think about himself! He can't be putting Leyley first. She doesn't care. If another guy comes along and happens to do anything she asks, she's gonna ditch Andrew, like, immediately. JMBR says, this is sounding like a romance novel. It does sound like a romance novel you find. And there's no judgment to anybody out there, like, doing just don't do someone dirty like that. Be loving, be sweet. Just be honest with them. Hey, it was nice fooling around when, we were dating, when I was dating and stuff, but now I'm married and I want to focus on my full attention here. Financially, too. You know what I mean? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, Evie says... Evie says, for me, I'm afraid of the Bugettes will beat me up again if they think I cheat on Alias again. Who's Alias? Isn't that a VTuber? JBR says, so much drama. Blood Badger says, or the older people just get plastic surgery! Plastic surgery! Smiley Happy Face says she used to just be disinterested in opinions of others, but then she realized her mom did care about it, and she actively hates performative BS like that. My My goodness. I gotta go get something, guys. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. I think I just burped there. Kills me. Stinky. Nature Green says they are siblings though. Blood is the thickest bond. Happy smiley face. Nah, Ashley would rather stay with Andrew than abuses her than a random guy who listens to her. Blood Badger says, I think anyway, it could still probably fail for some other reason though. The relationship? With the synopsis relationship example? Or do you mean, oh, are you talking about polygamy fails? Polygamy fails for sure, guys. Don't waste your time. If you are dating someone and they're like, hey, I need to introduce you to someone who's very important to me. And you're like, okay. And then walks in their wife. And then he's like, listen, I'm starting a polygamy and my wife is on it with me. Well, how do you think about it just being the three of us? I would stand up and I'd walk out that door. I'd throw out all of those months that we had together and I'd be like, oh, you should have told me that you wanted to start a polygamy. Like, I'm not being for real. Let's switch roles here. Let's say it's the wife that introduces you to her husband and they discuss how they're open to having multiple relationships, you know? He has a girlfriend, she has a boyfriend, and they're both married. Guys, it's not gonna work out. Isn't there that guy on that TV show where he had multiple wives? And eventually, like the very first one, she had a hard time divorcing him, but she had to because she couldn't deal with it anymore. Psycho's like headbands! I would be like, no, I'm good. I wish I would have known sooner. So he's like, oh gosh, TMI. My brain's going in the gutter. TMI! TMI! It's like when you kiss that person, you're also kissing whatever they had their mouth on a day ago. That wasn't you. I'd be so germophobic and I would expire. I would like literally explode myself at the very thought. The dishonesty in some relationships are too much for me. The betrayal. Andrew, where are you going? Okay, back to story. Enough about trauma. Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? I've got a date.
Yeah, where are you currently going?
A date! It's a real date! Oh, it's with douchey. It's with douche guys.
Huh?
That's right. Ever since I ballooned up into these massive melons, guys won't leave me alone.
Did you
just... How the hell did you not notice before?
Oh, I'm sorry, okay? Gradual changes over time don't really register. Not to mention they're not that big to begin with.
I've had them for like who knows how long now.
Was I supposed to keep up track with your breasts? Wait, why do I have to explain myself?
Whatever, forget this. I have got a date to meet. It's with douchey guys. Blood Badger says, yes, polygamy. There's people that can make polygamy work and others don't. It's obvious. It's obviously not for everyone. How do you know about polygamy working for people, Blood Badger? You got a story? You got a story? Nature Organ says, you kiss them when they have been eating taco. Yes. Yes! She has a girlfriend. He has a boyfriend, and now they got you. The fourth wheel. I mean, the fifth wheel. Yeah, I don't know about it working out for people. I've never seen it, and if it does, it's not publicly shared, because that's the downfall. Public opinion.
Did she really just go on a date? Who the hell would want to date her?
I don't know. Do she?
What's the matter, babe? Don't be shy. Nah, she'll be fine. Honestly, it boggles my mind she hasn't dated anyone up to this point. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, ha ha, Ashley, you silly goose. You don't know how this works, do you? I brought you flowers, ego romance and uses.
What? Really? Is it how it, like, works? I'm so confused right now, Sasayiko! Oh! Wait! I don't want... Are you serious? She can consent. Andrew. My god. Bro, get your head out of the gutter. Did it! So abrupt! Oh yeah, actually, never mind. I'm so desperate for attention, I'll let you romance me on the spot. Is romance supposed to be redacted for intimacy? Redacted!
No, you don't!
My gosh, Andrew.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I stood him up.
Why?
I don't know. He was just standing there waiting for me, and all I could think about is how annoying he's gonna be. How long do I have to be here? I don't want to come in the first place.
Why'd you even go?
Because everyone is saying I should. That's all stupid friends ever talk about. It's boys. So they're all, OMG, Ashley, you still haven't even cast? When even Julia has a crush on someone, though she won't say who.
I didn't take you for someone who cares about what others think.
I have feelings too, you know.
Right.
Anyway, I guess the guy got bored of waiting for me and left. Which is fine, I actually feel relieved. But well, there went that, I guess. Sorry, what happened to her voice? She became super nice girl? JVR says bros cooked with jealousy, lol. Smiley happy face. It says it feels crazy that it isn't obvious to some people, but obviously you should ask someone how they feel about polygamy before making the commitment, lame-o. Yeah, but some people, they like to slowly work into it. Like, they don't just tell you, hey, I'm a polygamist, and I got my wife back at home, and she's totally up if you want to do a threes. Yeah, not everybody's that open. If they're not honest about their dating history, they're not gonna be honest about that. No, they're not! It's gonna scare people away. And how did they get you hooked on the romance? By you know, giving you flowers and spicing it up before they just come out with it. Yeah, it's a slow progress. Smiley happy faces protectiveness, not jealousy, this time anyway. What Badger says, I just learned from random videos on YouTube and TV over the years. Okay? I was like, are you a polygamy baby? Some people are. Yeah, I'm sure there's mixed feelings though. I don't know, one rooster and a bunch of hens? I don't know. Pecking order? Definitely. Nature Green says, just don't do polygamy ever! I'm too scared of all the diseases. I don't think it's protective. I think it's dangerous!
Better luck next time, I guess.
Like, anyone's ever gonna ask me out again. Yeah, they will. You sure hope not. But for some reason...
I see. The little lady became a tar soul. I guess so. Does this matter? Very good. Where is she now? This entity too? What do they all want with her? Well, this and that happened. Now she has nothing to do with me. I haven't seen her in years. How unfortunate. However, your memories may reveal a clue as to her whereabouts. Let us search. Wait, what does that even matter? I'm sorry I bothered you. I honestly didn't mean to. I can't help you. Please just let me go. It is no bother that I am. I am certain we can help one another. You will let me in.
That is too much. Something inside you had been forced open. Oh no. JMBR says for some reason.
My class is the other way.
Okay, then I'll find you at lunch.
Don't. I'll see you at home.
Screw you! See you at lunch! Whisper, ha ha! Boing, boing. I'm gonna smell Kimchi's feet. He's like, no. Okay, I won't smell your feet. He keeps spamming my thing! Stop! He's always on my keyboard. Stop! It was my keyboard. He wants me to cuddle him. Oh, no, not really. I want my keyboard. Stop! Oh, Save! Biting me! Attacking me! Save. Okay, get down. Get down. Off. 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 You know what that means. Get down. No, because you're attacking me, and I'm trying to play a game. You're spamming my keyboard. Get off. Oof. Oof. Oof, I'm angry now. You press the angry button. Ugh, there, I moved him a little way. He'll get off. He's trying to bite me. Oof. Oof. Now he's free. My drink has little butt hairs in it from him. My tea! It's full of cat hair. I might still drink it. That's how you know I'm a cat mom. What did I do? Save! I didn't get to read the dialogue! Okay. What did they say? What did they say? It says, check out for the students mocking Andrew, says Blood Badger. Psycho says, give cheese some love! Started biting me. Because I was trying to get him to stop being on my keyboard. No way, she did. No, seriously, I heard it from Rebecca. She said someone caught them having sit behind the auditorium curtains. Auditorium curtains? What? Can I read this in my normal voice? Haha, no way. That's so gross.
Okay, that's just some gossip. For some reason, I thought they were laughing at me.
Oh, you don't care. What are you doing, guys? Hey, isn't it that?
Okay, something's up.
Hey, keeping it in the family, huh?
What are you talking about?
The Graves Empire. What will you name the little inbred beep? Astro Graves? Oh, very funny.
Very funny, never heard that one before.
Everyone's talking about it.
Talking about what?
You know what, huh? Boing, boing, boing. Maybe he really doesn't know. He's being dumb, he knows. Come on, you got caught banging your sister at the school yesterday.
Yesterday, huh? Even though today's Monday?
Oh yeah, that doesn't make any sense, actually. I was told that it's real, though.
Well, it's not, so could you not?
Whatever, Killjoy. Sick freaks. I'd be like that one kid on the speaker. Sick freaks! You go talk about how you banged your sister! Go away, why are you talking to us? Yeah, go fuck your sister, you creep. You better yet, don't.
Or even better, eat shit and die.
Oh no, big weirdo. Horrible. Well, she avoided me. Avoid me? Yeah, go ahead and avoid me. Who spread the rumor? I bet Ashley did. I bet Ashley spread the rumor.
Morning. Hey, what's up, dude? I have no idea. Why is everyone avoiding me like a plague? Your sister stood up douchey last Friday is what I heard. So what? Do I have a target on my back now? Should I worry? Nah, there's just been some speculation. Okay. They think she stood him up because she was spoken for. First, I've heard of that. Hey, I know you're not like that, but she can be a little, odd sometimes, I think, So people talk, that's all. I see she's effed up in the head, so does that mean I must be too? No, dude, I'm telling you that's how people who don't know you might see it. That's a pretty colorful story about how you've been going on at it behind the auditorium curtains. Auditorium curtains? Well, that's an interesting spot, I'll give them that. Who's spreading the crap anyway? Well, I heard it's from Douchey, but I don't know where he got it. Okay, Douchey, so is pissy that Ashley rejected him. And now I have to deal with the whole school thinking I screwed my sister. Nice. Real fucking mature. Where's the asshole?
You make me sick. I hope you rot in jail. I like how instead of asking questions, you just assume, like everybody else on the internet, like everybody else at school. I've been picked on before, and I've had this happen to me. It was horrible. So I actually decided to leave. I went to one of the counselors on campus. Because one of the girls, she was just spreading rumors about anybody. Yeah, I was gonna call her a nymphomaniac. But by the way she spread stories, like she even tried spreading rumors about a professor and tried to get him fired. And then we all had to stand up for him because she was getting out of hand. But I was one of her victims. I was one of her friends for like 2 months in this first semester of college. And then all of a sudden, she got really weird. Like very... how should I put it? Catty? I was alone away from my family and friends. I was like 7 to 8 hours away from home. I didn't have anybody that I knew there at this campus. And I just wanted to make friends. But I ended up making friends with someone who happened to be like stuck in high school. So her idea of making friends was to pick on somebody else. And it worked for her for a semester. So while I was tormented for a whole semester as she made fun of me for whatever, like I found out in December around Christmas. Yeah, that was my Christmas present from the universe. Guess what, Sprinkles? Your friend's a two-faced liar, and they've been making fun of you for a whole semester. And I felt so alone. I cried a lot in my dorm room. I waited for my roommate to leave so she could go be with her friends. And I didn't want to tell her because she just... Sometimes there are some people you just don't share things like that with. She was not very understanding. Because I wasn't her friend. I wasn't her best friend. You know, we weren't close. She was just somebody I happened to have to be rooming with that semester. So I wish I could have told her, but it didn't happen. So I'd cry alone in my dorm room as I was being picked on. True story. And then I had to finish my 2 semesters because, you know, I was there for a scholarship. And so I ended up leaving and just changing my major. Yeah. And I couldn't figure out why they thought it was a good idea to just, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And nobody came to ask me. Kind of like these people here. They don't ask you questions. They just all assume whatever they want. They make up stories. But the second semester in spring, when students started making rumors about the professor, they finally got caught red-handed for being a liar. Because nothing they said was true. And the professor, he's like had 6 to 7 kids. Yeah, I want to say he was a pastor. So he was a pastor guy, family guy, very religious. And she was going after him for, I guess, for attention. And I should have caught on that when she introduced herself to me and talked about her high school years, all she did was blab about bad things about people she knew. About people that annoyed her, people she disliked, like nothing nice to say about anybody else. That should be the first sign. If that's the kind of conversations you're having with somebody, where all they do is talk shit about other people, you're better off just avoiding them. But because I wanted to have friends, I just opened up to anybody. And you can't just do that, even on the internet. Even when you start becoming a content creator. You can't just randomly choose someone and hope that they're gonna be open to any conversation you have. Or that they won't turn around and make fun of you with other people. You gotta find somebody who is, you know, like just a person, not a character. And you're gonna find nothing but characters online, because that's the content grind. They're all characters. They're all actors and actresses. You're not gonna find like a person on that kind of basis of conversation, or at least developing those kind of relationships. It's just not... It's not often. And if you do, very rare that you find somebody that's also just a person trying to figure things out. Sharing real life experiences or feelings and expressing their opinions. That's somebody you want to talk to. Sure, you get nervous because it's online, but you're going to have these conversations anyway. You're not going to agree on everything, and your lifestyles are going to be different. Yeah. I think I have a hard time vibing with people, at least in the perspective of, like, you know, because I'm so blunt and so transparent, not everybody's comfortable with that. Sometimes people want it to be this very clean, personified output, and you're better off getting raw conversations like this. This is not planned. This is not scripted. I would hate the day I start scripting stuff. I would. That's why I like streaming, because these conversations, they just kind of roll out naturally. I got nothing planned! Some people have to. Some people have to structure their conversations. Me? It's like a lot of... Well, what do you call it? I was gonna call it a gambling machine. It's like, what do you call those machines at, where you do gambling? A lotto machine, a slot machine? There you go. I'm like a slot machine. You don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's a good roll, and sometimes it's not. But in regards to what you can learn from my experience in school when you get bullied, safeguard yourself. Choose your friends wisely. Don't share everything about yourself. Keep some things private, so that way they don't use it against you and make fun of you. It was so weird. I realized in college, people are weird. I thought I was a little weirdo. I was like, oh no, I'm so, odd and strange and blunt and no one's gonna like me. Because you have those thoughts about yourself. That's something I thought about when I first went to college. And then I realized everybody is a freak. This world is full of weirdos and freaks. I'm not alone. This world's a circus full of clowns. And I'm one of them. And you realize that. Like, no, nobody's perfect. Everybody's a freak. They just pretend to be normal. So to get along and socialize, to get through life. Because that's what everybody does. You're an actor. You're an actress. There's certain settings and scenes you can be yourself. And there's certain settings and scenes you have to polish up and kind of grift wrap it, Put on some nice cologne, perfume, dress well. Put your makeup on, doll up. Sometimes you gotta do that, because that's how you survive. That's how you socialize. It's adapting to different situations and talking to people. Yeah. Yeah! Psycho says, love buddies. Nature Green says, yeah, I wish I could talk the way you do. I end up talking end over and repeating the same thing over and over again. Now my brain jumps. I'm a money slot machine. I'm a gambling lotto slot machine. I should put that, if I was on a dating site, I would be like, I am a lotto machine. Yeah, I'm a slot machine. You don't know what you're gonna get. Says, JVR says, always gotta look out for the signs. Yes. So if somebody only talks shit and crap about somebody else, they're gonna do the same thing to you. I felt bad for the girl she was talking about. She's like, this girl is fat and ugly. And I'm thinking, why are you talking so much trash about a person I'm never gonna meet? Like, this is the worst way to introduce me to somebody you were friends with in high school. What is wrong with you? And I just let her talk. I was like, I can't really interrupt your trash talk here. And she got so angry. And I thought, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be a repetitive thing in our relationship? Turns out, she had a track history of being hospitalized, and she was in and out of a mental institution because of unfortunate events in her life. Pretty sad, and I wish she was more honest about it. I think that's why I was so forgiving. I was like, alright, school bully. Alright, teen slayer. Alright, gossip girl, I'll forgive you because you're mentally unwell. You'll forgive them, you're like, okay, but not ever again. So when I went and transferred to a different university, I just went for school. I was like, F this. F doing extracurricular activities and making friends. Nobody's all about making friendships, not everybody. Maybe an extracurricular course, like art, music, pursuing that, pottery, that sort of thing, sculpting, and so on. Sure, maybe you can. Yeah, always be open to making friends, but just know, have no expectations. Same thing for if you're a content creator. Don't have any expectations for how the other person should act or should be, because then you're already deciding for yourself it's going to be a failure. Immediately. Yes. Because you have all these requirements for how your friend should be. I mean, how about just the basics? Don't talk about each other. And if you got a problem with them, talk to them one-on-one. But just don't, they're not gonna agree with everything everything you say. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I just shared my experiences. Do I wish I handled it better? Yes. Did I ever confront her? No. Do I wish I could have confronted my college bully? Yes. Do I wish I could have put her in her place? Yes. But I didn't, because I was passive. I just told myself, you know what? Everything will work out the way it needs to. And it did. Spring semester rolled in. She tried messing with the professors. How do I put it? She started gossiping about and spreading rumors about the professor. So she was messing with his... I almost have it on the tip of my tongue. Not profession. Yeah, his profession, his job. But what is it called? Reputation. There you go. He could have gotten fired for all the things she was saying. And I'm not going to get into the specifics. Because she was out of line. But she was just trying to say that he was harassing her and making fun of her and bullying her. Blah, blah, blah. The same stuff she was saying about anybody else. And it turns out it was a lie. Because everybody was there witnessing the, in quotation, event. And she got called out for it. And yeah. And then after that, people were taking her less seriously. And I was out the door and onto a whole nother career path. I didn't want to be around these... around those people anyway. Not if they don't think for themselves. You gotta question it. You hear a rumor and you're curious, just ask them. Hey, I heard this from so-and-so. Kind of like some of these kids here. Just ask. There's no, like, what's the worst can happen? You find out it's true? You find out they're wrong? You have to find out. Yeah. And then, if it's a lie, you tell the person, hey, if this is a lie, you need to openly address it because it's gone public. What's the worst thing that can happen by addressing it publicly if everybody's talking about it? What's the worst that can happen? You get booed? What is this, a comedy show? You gonna come out with some one-liners? 𝑗 says his live career? Yes. Blood matches his personal life? Yes. All of the above. Nature Green says, my friends graduate before me and I'll be alone for my last semester. Aw, you'll get through this, mate. Nature Green says, I have had a hard time talking to people, so I don't really keep friendships. It's okay. It's alright not to have, like, close buddy relationships. It's okay to have friendships that come and go. There is no guarantee in any relationship you start that it's gonna be a long-term friendship. Have no expectations, but also keep your guard up. And maybe have some basic expectations like, you know, are they respectful? Are they considerate of your time? Are you going places that you can afford to hang out? Go to the library, go get some boba, get some affordable stuff. Go to shows, go to public events that are free. If you just want to hang out and get out of the house or something. Yeah. But always let it be maybe during the day, don't go out at night. If you're young and you're going in a group of friends, sure, whatever, you're a young adult. Yeah, I shouldn't have any babies in here. If I find one, oh, you'll be sorry. I'll be throwing you to the void. I don't babysit. No babies in chat. Yeah, no sharing your age in chat, or you die. Yeah, you die, get sent to the void, the mines. Mail says, hey, play some banjo for us, haha. Okay, sweet home, Alabama. What is going on? This secret makes me want to commit violent crimes. The only cure for people like you is a bullet through the back of your head. What the heck is going on? But if it exists, just beep yourself. Oh my gosh, what's the matter with you? Talk to me. Scared of me? Haha, I can't believe you F yourself. Oh, it's too much. Okay, I'm done. And you shouldn't. I thought we went over this. Yeah, but no. Everyone's saying it though, so... Huh. Man, if I were you, I'd F myself, man. It doesn't matter what you say. They'll believe whatever they want. That's true. What a bunch of hyenas following the pack. Do you F your mom and cousins too? If you F your sister, you must want to F your whole family, right? This one pisses you off the most. It makes you ask yourself, why would I? And the answer is no, only. Ew! Ew, is it a true rumor? Ew! The answer is only ew. Did you guys read that? I'm not reading it. So it did happen. The plot twist is this isn't a rumor, this actually happened. Followed immediately by the mortifying realization that there's a part of you that wouldn't mind having Ashley. You could have gone your whole life without knowing that, but alas, thanks to random a-hole. Just leave it as a thought and put a pin in it. What's this? Hello, douchey.
Alright then, are you going to keep being a problem?
Oh hey, aren't you supposed to be busy S-ing your sister?
Yeah, you're a effing idiot. You're an effing riot. How could my sister pass on a guy this hilarious?
Hey, you're lost, no hard feelings.
And what's with the rumors? You looking for a fight?
What's your problem? I didn't even start it. I heard it from the girls in her class.
Ashley's class?
Yeah, they said she's the one telling everyone.
That's horrible.
Come again?
You heard me.
So I don't know, ask your lover about it.
Nah.
Is she being bullied again? She hasn't mentioned anything.
Ashley started it like a sicko. Oh god. Fantasies realized. JBR says the realization! Oh, Saiko says confused. Smiley Happy Face says, the bully on the top right has some important dialogue. Oh. Oh. Nature Green says, Saiko, you seem like a cool dude. I think even I expected to be friends with people I knew in high school. Sometimes you part ways and you pursue your life, you pursue your careers, your dreams, and that's perfectly natural. People don't talk about how natural it is to part ways with friendships. All you see on TV is, we're best friends forever! And that's not true. They need to show healthy relationships start and end. We need to see more of that. You see that in anime, where it's like, hey, I really love you and you're awesome, but I'm pursuing my career and I'm going overseas to become a doctor.
Oh no, Brian, please. We've dated on and off in high school and I can't see a life without you.
Sorry, Rebecca. I gotta go pursue my medical degree, but when I come back and I'm a successful doctor, I'll think about marrying you.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah. So, that happens in IRL, but you see that in some stories, like K-dramas. I'm specifically thinking of K-drama. It says... Smiley Happy Face says it didn't actually happen, it's just the moment that he realized he wants to. Smiley Happy Face says, they told me she's the one telling everyone. Doesn't actually mean it was her. People can lie, and we know the girls in this school don't like her. I honestly think Rebecca, who she bit, started it. Okay, we're about to find out.
It's not about the lack of a boyfriend thing, right?
Oh gosh, it's 3:39. My talk with you went on for too long! But for anybody out there that needed to hear that, let's say you're being bullied right now in college, trust me, it'll blow over. But you may have to start fresh somewhere else. Or... change majors. Or... don't give a flying fish and just keep going. Think about your mental health and make new friends. Show them that you made new friends and tell your new friends that, hey, you had a predicament where people are being a-holes and you thought they'd be more mature in college, but they're not. And just warn them that those people like to talk shit. Just tell them, hey, I used to be friends with so-and-so, but they talk a lot of BS. Like, they'll spread rumors about you. But isn't that also spreading rumors? Or are you just forewarning people? I don't know. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. Honestly, just go there for school. Go to school, then go home. I wish I wouldn't have chosen to live on campus. That was my biggest regret. It wasn't so bad. JMBR says, so much television is happy people and lives that are just straight up lies, lol. It's all fantasy. That's what we dream of, guys. We dream of that kind of life, like Friends. We dream of things always working out, but they don't always work out. Nature Green says, I remember a girl was more upset I forgave someone for telling lies about me and her sister than anything else. Sometimes you gotta forgive and move on. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I wasn't gonna hold on to being hurt and sad, because then I'd be crying today, right? So you gotta let those hard feelings go. It was weird, towards the end of my second last semester, how it all wrapped up after 2 semesters of intense bullying. I was like, you know what? This is for the best. So I left my dream college, I left my dream career, and I pursued something else for my mental health. Sometimes you gotta give up one thing to pursue another thing. Yeah. Plus your reputation, my reputation like was at 0 at that point. I thought I could literally not go to class and nobody would care. I could, you know, oh, I didn't want to say that last part. That would have been too graphic and too obscene. Yeah, I had dark thoughts, guys, dark thoughts. But that was years ago. Years ago. I was just a little baby. I was just starting my life in college. And then now I'm a woman. Grown woman, yeah.
Andrew says that didn't sound malicious from what she told me.
Am I supposed to go through stuff? Wait, go back.
Your sister effing keeping her. I deserve so much better. Now beat it. I'm done talking to you, either of you.
What? You deserve better? Says the guy with the triangle body? He got no legs, guys. I can't believe this happened to me. No, I mean Andrew. Ashley, who's this? Playing? Julia. Hi, excuse me, I've been looking for you. Oh no, I'm in the way. I'll move over. It says, oh, I caught up with you guys. Cool, coolio. I've been looking for you.
Is something wrong?
Maybe you don't remember me, but...
Julia, right? You're Ash's friend.
Does she, use that word?
Sure.
Really? What a relief. I actually thought she kinda hated me.
Oh, she does.
Not at all, I don't think so. Thanks for being her friend, it means a lot to me, I mean her.
So have you heard the rumors about Ashley and you?
Why in the ever-loving F would she ask me this? I may have heard something, yeah.
Good. Or, I mean, no, it's bad. These rumors are, but, I mean, messing this up, aren't I? Sorry.
No worries, just say what you want to say.
I think everyone knows they're not true, the rumors, I mean. But I just wanted to let you know that in case you needed to hear it.
I figured as much, but it's still nice to have confirmation. Thanks, Julia.
No problem, no problem. Anyway, try not to let it bother you so much. That's a bit. Oh, bye.
Aw, what a lot of baloney.
So pessimistic. Baloney. She started baloney. She went straight to the source of what she talked about.
Sigh. Hey, are you free after school?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, that didn't take much.
Well, should I turn red, guys? Should I turn red? Oh, I turned bald. Oopsie. Now I'm red. Let's go here. Do you guys like it when I'm red? Do you like it when I'm pink? What's this? Watch your step. You have spectators, which is great, but you're just not this spectator. Who's that? Got a yellow plushie. You probably shouldn't let her see you with this. Oh no! That must be his sister. It says, smiley happy face. I don't think she's some kind of evil mastermind, but it is incredibly suspicious that Julia asked about that. Yes, it is. I don't think she's a mastermind either. Oh no, I gotta see with the plushie. Did you hear that Graves got abs, his sister? Oh, so I guess it's bald. You want me bald? Why do you like me bald so much? Ah! They like bald me for some reason, cause it's shiny.
Do you hear?
Oh, I forgot. I read that part. Huh? I thought he was dating that chick who cuts herself.
Oh, even worse.
They're both bad. It's like, I am now egg.
Really? Well, he sure knows how to pick him, huh?
I can't stand these people. They're like too much for me. They're like too much. Oh. What's this? It's like the guy who named his sister. Wasn't that total BS? He has a girlfriend.
Like that means anything.
So much worse. Oh. Is this the sister ever? Did you know he's been his sister ever since he was a baby? You're still on about that? Get over it already. It wasn't even true. So, he knew that if he dates Julia, the rumors would stop. My gosh. Disgusting. How could he talk about her like that? It's so cruel. I gotta avoid these people. How do I get the bunny? Oh, I don't go the normal way. Oh, golden bunny, golden honey, golden bunny. What's this? Hey Graves, hi Graves, how's the family business? Oh my gosh, get the F over it. But he F's his sister. I'm sick of hearing about that. You're so effing boring. Hey, F you beep. Oh gosh. So Julia has strings to pull, I see. Blood Badger says check the items. Really? Blood Badger says the whole school's talking about the rumor, so she knew about it. Obviously, it's Smiley Happy Face. Blood Badger says check the items. Yes. 𝑗𝑚BR says he's just using her, yeah, basically. It's like it'll blow over now that me and Julia are being freaky. Hey, Andrew. Oh, I forgot, I gave her a deep voice. Oh, hold on a second. In the previous live streams, I gave her a deep voice. Let me come out with that deep voice. Are we a thing? It's been a while now, so...
I would say we're certainly dating, yeah.
I like how his face comes off genuine. But he's a liar. He's a liar. Oh my gosh. Can you hear me say that? He's a liar. A liar. Can you hear that? Hold on a second. Liar. He's a liar. I'm whispering into the mic. He's a liar. Alright. I couldn't tell if you could hear it or not. I'm being super dramatic. Gotta be.
I would say we're dating, yeah.
No, I mean like an item. Are we together? That kind of thing? Gotta go back to deep voice.
I don't think Ashley would like that.
Well, have to tell her eventually, don't we? I feel awful sneaking around like this. And then there's that gossip. She's gonna find out one way or another.
That's true.
Maybe we could tell her together?
I'm just
huh? Nature Grid says I couldn't get into cutting. Worst was punching a wall till heads bleed. Cycle says, LOL. I feel like guys do that. They're like, I hate life. Yeah, you guys are so like that. When I was angry, I would just cry. I'd make my room dark and I'd cry. And I'd listen to music. I didn't get into a lot of physical violence stuff because I already have eczema. So my eczema was enough pain as it was. So when I heard people talking about like shredding themselves, I just thought, man, my skin already bleeds from being so dry because it's really hot. It's like some desert weather. Courage Coolies says, oh my gosh. I know, what's going on here? I'm just about to meet up with her and some other friends. You could come and,
I really don't want to hang up on her like that.
Oh, yeah, I can see what you mean. Then I can just tell her myself.
Don't. Just, please don't say anything. I want to be the one to break the news to her.
that you guys have been, finger splinting. Carrot colors! Oh my gosh, she's bald! Too bad guys can't cry! Nature agree. Too bad guys can't cry. Yeah, you do. You cry when your fist hurts so much. Like Finn the Jake, from Adventure Time. He'd cry when he hurt himself. He'd just do little tears.
Sure I will. I'll let her know that you and I are really seeing each other.
What about us being together? Oh...
We are...
We are together, aren't we? Kimchi has returned.
Yes, of course.
Phew. Thank goodness.
I'm going to hold off on telling her that, though.
I can't see because Kimchi's butt is in my face. Well, he's just sitting there like a little baby rabbit. His little arms are up.
Trust me. You don't want to spring something like that on her all at once.
Actually, maybe that's exactly what she needed.
Let's give her time to come around.
Okay, that makes sense. How much time do you think she needs?
10,000 years.
Or just, you know, shove her off a cliff. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't do that, don't do that, it's violent, don't do it. I mean, they are characters, but still. Kimchi, pick a spot, buddy. Please. And it gets in front of my face. Please, I'm gonna grab him. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you. There. Ah! Jump in. I love you. Okay, there.
Well, I'll let you know when I think she's okay with it.
I gotta save, guys. Okay. I mean, okay. I gotta move stuff away from him.
Oh, you're so understanding. I don't deserve a girl like you.
Oh gosh. Cringy laugh.
I want to tell the world to look at my amazing girlfriend.
Then do it. Then do it already, bub.
No says, yet here we are. You must be so disappointed.
Well, it is a delicate situation, isn't it? I understand. Though I think she'd be understanding too if we explained it. It's only natural. What is she doing? Pulling on her hoodie? Oh yeah, she is.
You're a treasure. I should get going before she spots me gone.
Oh, I'll call you later tonight, so you can tell me how things went.
Ah, this sucks.
Time to save. Give me a second. Time to save.
The effing ridiculous. I shouldn't have to be too afraid of telling Ashley something that's supposed to be good news.
Yeah, don't be.
Hey, you! Welcome home!
She knows.
That's not good.
Why is Julia telling me you've got something to say to me?
She just couldn't keep her mouth shut, huh? I can't tell her whether she's forcing my hand or being naive. Listen, okay? First of all, I care about you very much.
So much that you F my best friend? Great, thanks. Wonderful. Oh, sorry, different voices.
Oh, so now she's your best friend.
So this is about you effing her. I knew it! Hook, line, and sinker. Oh.
I didn't say that, though I am seeing her.
It's all the same. You lying little whore. I can't effing believe you.
Okay, then cut. No. Don't say calm down. I need us to be able to talk about this. Can we talk about that?
Then talk.
Why is this a problem? Me seeing her doesn't take anything away from you.
Yes, it does. Obviously, it does. Every second you waste on her is a second you're not spending with me. Okay, can I save already? Can I save? Kimchi's taking over. He's taking over my desk. Such a big kitty.
It doesn't have to be. If anything, now I can come sit with you at lunch, and it won't look like weird or pathetic.
The last thing I want is to see her cream herself over. Ugh. Oh, we're talking to you. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, Psycho says charging! Blood Badger says, you're kind of close to the end, Sprinkles, for real? 𝑗𝑚BR says, what's a manipulative mansplainer? I don't know. I don't know what that is. What is that? You're right, Andrew don't deserve Julia, says Blood Badger. Yeah, he doesn't. She's a good muffin girl. 𝑗𝑚BR says, what a manipulative... Close to the end? Okay, I'll try to... I'll try to make as fast as I can. So we can wait for chapter 4. The last thing I want is to see her crave herself over talking to you. If I spot you two in the same general area, I'm setting myself on fire.
Jesus Christ, why?
It's you and me, Andy. No one else. Oh my gosh. Sock it, Ashley! Tyler says hi there. Whoa, what happened to you? I went bald. And chicken. I wish you guys could read the little indent, a little scribble next to 18+. It's a special thing for naughty people who don't obey the rules. It's a little funny thing. I thought it was funny. I don't think half of you could read it. You have to zoom in all the way and it's super blurry. I have to improve my quality on my computer to have it be 4K resolution. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, guys. I heard enough of being bald. There can't be anyone else. It's Andy and Leyley. It's Andy and Leyley, and no one else forever and ever.
That's not possible. Please, please just grow up already.
Yeah, she needed it. No one else! Ah, no one else! Nobody fucking else! Ah! You're my brother, May! Ah! Oh my god! Even me reenacting it is painful. Ah! How could you do this to me? I trusted you! I can't believe this! Ah! I fucking hate you! I hate you! Oh god, that was painful. But you guys get the gist of it. I bet I'm the only one that traumatic while reading it. Everybody else is like, I hate you. I hate you. Some people just put more enthusiasm. God damn it! It's finally calmed down. It being your sister, the monster. Can I save now? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the heavens. I hate it when people are like, and then they screamed and totally was scared. Fearful of their lives, they ran from the monster. Have more enthusiasm, more feeling. 𝑗𝑚𝑏 is valid crush. Tyler says, here's both head-patted hogs. I think my vocal cords hurt now. Just a little. Worth it. Tyler says, so after stream, when I tried commenting, it did just show up and popped out. I thought I'd get removed. I don't know, I have to check. 𝑗𝑚𝑏 says, you got quite a few scenes to go through though, depending on how long you're streaming. Oh no. We'd be streaming till 1 AM. Part 6 it is! Cycle says, true acting. Yeah! I'm trying to become a voice actress. I gotta flex my skills. That's why I'm not getting rid of any channels. This channel stays forever. Evie says they both fight until they get freaky. Oh, really? Back in high school? Smiley Happy Face says all the problems that could have been avoided if Andrew just told Ashley he was only dating Julia to get rid of the rumors. All of that trust issues and yandere behavior gone almost immediately. Could have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Alright, guys, we're gonna save because Kimchi is on my desk and he's rolling around and being cute. He's demanding that I give him his respect and attention. He's giving me faces. You're such a bad thing. He's like, oh, why don't you love me, Sprinkles? Love me, Sprinkles. That was pretty fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah! This is Kodo Kokoro Spin Summon! Thank you for the 7th follow. We're gonna have to end soon. Sadly, it's already 10 and I got work tomorrow. I was about to say school, but I'm not going back to school for a few years now. I've achieved the most highest achievement my family has had in years, so I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah. Poor Andrew, he didn't get to go to college. Poor dude. Alright guys, on the next episode, to be continued, what happens when he enters Ashley in his shared room? Well, I have questions about how they shared a room when he's a boy and she's a girl. Like, how is she supposed to change into her clothes without him, like, looking at her and getting weird? No wonder it happened. The mom needed to separate their rooms. Why is the floor always dirty? Psycho says, good night, Sprinkles! Good night, guys! Thank you for coming to the 5th episode of Andy and Leyley. Right? Well, how many episodes has this been? I can't remember. Thank you all for coming. We'll have a part 6 or 7. I can't remember which number this is. Blood Matches, bye, Sprinkles and everyone. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. I have fun performing for you. We'll find out in the next episode whether or not they crash out. See you guys soon. Goodbye. I'll see you Saturday, I think. I'm thinking about moving it to Friday. I might move it to Friday evening, maybe. But I need sleep. And maybe. I might move it to tomorrow. We're gonna play, we're gonna play that cool game with the guy that fights piggies. I forgot. I really like it too. Hold on a second. What is that game called? I have it on my PC. Eva says thanks for the stream. Blood Badger says she can change in the bathroom. Oh, that's fair. Eva says, Eva says, Kawamaya is selling choco bars on stream. That's cool. I wish. Heart says Evie! Kimchi's attacking stuff. Good night, guys. Peace and love.